What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another watch along, Sunday night watch along business, people. Hopefully you've moved away from the tennis because the tennis was going crazy, I can't lie. And we're here now for Portugal against Spain in the Nations League final. Cristiano Ronaldo against Lamine Yamal, people. So, you know, kind of one of the OGs and the young G of football. And let's see who's going to win this, people. And actually, who do you actually want to win? I'm sure if you're a Ronaldo fan, you're going to want them to win. Maybe a Messi fan, you might want Ronaldo to lose. Lamine Yamal, I think, is I feel like he's the youngster that's going to take football forward. I think Doué is a baller as well. This kid's unbelievable. But big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are safe and well. And looking forward to this game. Quiet time of the year right now in terms of football. You know, we're used to having games on every day. And at the moment, we haven't really got it. Is it 6-6 in the tennis? Jeez. I might have to put it on the other screen actually and watch that as well. But yeah, listen, this game could actually have an influence on the Ballon d'Or. I know a lot of people think that Dembele will win it because of his Champions League exploits, but I think this could have a little influence as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've missed somebody out on there. Yeah, Mikel Moreno's on the bench. He did play well the other day, but he's on the bench today. Put a cheeky poll in the community soon. Do you know what? I will get a poll up actually because I want to know who you guys want to win in this game. Who have I left out? I've left someone off the team sheet there. Who is it? Bruno Fernandes. There we go. I've only given Portugal 10 players, people, which is never the smartest thing to do. That's what happens when you've got to do your own editing and stuff. But yeah, let me add Bruno Fernandes. I was thinking there, why do they look a bit light there? But listen, big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are well. Looking forward to this game. I have to admit, who do I want to win this game? I think it's just Lamine Yamal, isn't it? I'm afraid he's that good. I don't really mind who wins because I do like Ronaldo as well. But Lamine's the truth, man. Lamine is the truth. That's the one. To be honest. Right, there we go. It's there. Right, let's get a poll up. Who do you actually want to win this game, people? Who are you supporting tonight? Let's try and figure it out because I've seen a lot of people online saying they want Spain to win because of Lamine Yamal, but then obviously Ronaldo fans will be supporting him. So let's get a poll up. Who do you want to win this game? All right, there we go. Who do you want to win? Who do you want to win? Portugal or Espanyol? There we go. We'll leave it there, people. Let's get a poll going and see who you're rooting for today, people. I'm going to try not to talk about Arsenal too much today because I find that even when I do other games, I end up speaking about Arsenal for most of it. So I'm not going to speak about them for too long today. They will kick off in 5 minutes, people. Hopefully a great game. Yeah, big up, Nath. Hope you're well, bro. The game the other day was fantastic, wasn't it? Spain against France. So I hope this ain't no boring 0-0. I want goals. Yeah, man, I want to see goals. I want to see some skill. In terms of starting 11s, Diogo Costa in goal, João Neves, Nuno Mendes, Ruben Diaz, Inacio, Vitinha, Bernardo Silva, Pedro Neto, Conceição, Bruno Fernandes, and the legend, Cristiano Ronaldo. 40 years of age. Man's moving like LeBron James. 40 and still the main man in his team. But then sometimes that's not a good thing. You know, you want them to be an addition rather than the one who's actually, you know, trying to hold the team together. So very interesting to see how Ronaldo gets on today against this Spain defense. He did score the other day. Good movement, which he's always had. So it'll be interesting how he gets on. And on the bench, there's loads of subs. I've had to make the writing really small. But Sarr, Semedo, Silva, Dallo, Paulinho, Ramos, João Felix, Vega, Trincao, Rafa Leao on the bench. Ruben Neves, Gonçalves, Jota, Silva, and Moura. That is the Portuguese bench, people. Apparently, it's on Fox in America if you're looking for the channel. It's on ITV if you're in the UK, people. The Spain team, Unai Simon, Oscar, Cucurella, Howson, Lenormand, Zubimendi. So, Arsenal fans, let's have a closer look at him, although there are rumours today that he's being linked with Real Madrid again. Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, so no Mikel Merino in that midfield. The front three, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, and Ayazabal. I always butcher this guy's name. Ayazabal? So you know the guy anyway. On the bench, David Raya, Arsenal, Porro, Kabasi, Gavi, Vivian, Marino, Morata, Olmo, Pino, Romero, Baena, very good player. Isco's been brilliant. Grimaldo, Firmin, and Samu. There we go, people. This will be a good game. Apparently, the tennis is still absolutely going off. This game better not be boring because I was enjoying watching the tennis, and this has forced me to turn over, you know. Today's show, people, is sponsored by Match Bingo. The QR code is there in the top corner. You see it there. They will be working with the channel for a bit. Big up to them. Match Bingo, basically, just like regular bingo, you buy a card. There's loads of scenarios within the game, like ball goes out for a throw-in, somebody scores with their right foot, a shot is saved, whatever. If you get a line, then you win. If you get a full house, you win even bigger, people. Deposit £5 to get £10 free, and if you buy 4 cards, you get 1 free as well. You can watch it live, or it will automatically do it for you. You have to be 18, you have to be in the UK. Big up to them, and a bit of fun to go along with the football. You know, I've got a card today as well. So if those things drop in, little jackpot, you know, helps go along the way. So shout out Match Bingo for helping the channel, and scan the QR code top right hand corner if you want to have a bit of fun with that as well. Tennis is banging. I'm watching. Hey, keep me updated with the tennis. I can't lie. I might have to get the iPad switched on and watch both, but I'm trying to focus on the football. But that tennis was banging. I can't lie. Hey, every little helps, people. You know what I'm saying? And you can deposit as little as £2 a line. You know, £2. Bit of fun. If you win, you can win up to £250 on that. And money for the red stripe. Hey, match point, people. Let me. What's going on here? I might turn over for a minute. This is on an advert anyway, man. I need to see. It's match point now, yeah? I'm turning over, sorry. Oh, he's won. Oh, he's won. I missed the match point, man. What's going on? I've just watched nearly all the game. I missed the match point, man. What's going on? This game better be good, you know, after that. Oh, I've just watched nearly all that game and missed the match point. While this is on some idiot advert. Anyway, Alcaraz has won, people. Alcaraz won. I missed the match point. Anyway, great game. I do like tennis, you know. You know, when I was younger, man, summertime, when the football season finished, I always used to play tennis, man. I thought I was Pete Sampras, you know, back in the day. Or Goran Ivanisevic, who had the mad serve. If you know, people. But hey, big up to everyone locked in. Road to 100k. Hit the likes and sub. 100%, people. We will get there. Tour coming up and all of that. Transfer news. There's bits going on. I'll be back talking Arsenal tomorrow at 1:30. I've got a video dropping tomorrow morning around 8:30. Basically, I did a video this afternoon with an RB Leipzig fan channel. He came on, give us some more insight into Sesko. Obviously, it looks as if that's the one that we're working towards. So yeah, that'll be dropping around 8:30, 9 a.m. tomorrow. If you want to get a bit more insight into his qualities, his weaknesses, what he offers, and so on and so forth. Who's better, Timber or Dumfries? I like Timber. Dumfries a beast going forward, though. I'm not going to lie. I think Hakimi is the one. MJ said, is there much of a difference between Atalanta, Højlund, and Sesko? I hope there's a big difference, bro, because if he plays like Højlund, we will not be happy. He's being linked with Inter, isn't he? I'm not sure why they're going for him. Southern Gunner said, Big C, Conce, Sal for Portugal market opportunity. Didn't he go on loan this year? So he's available, man, if somebody wants to buy him. Because I'm pretty sure I read that he was going back to Portugal. How good of a talent is Lamine Yamal? I think he's the best player in the world to watch at the moment. I wouldn't want to watch any player more than him at this current moment in time. He's that good. So there's my answer. And oh, we're underway, people. We're underway. Yeah, he's that good. He's that good. And I'm gonna make an absolute. I'm gonna make a booking in the calendar somewhere that next season I go and watch him play. I want to go to the new camp, the new one. I went to the old one in Barcelona, so their new stadium opens this year. Here he is on the ball already. 4 major trophies already at the age of 17. It's ridiculous. I'll check that poll out in a minute, actually. I'm intrigued to see who you guys actually want to win. Are the Ronaldo fan? More people saying Spain at the moment. 63% of you saying you want Spain to win. Did you hear the CR7 comments on Lamine? Basically telling the media to F off. The media in football are... I don't know. I can't speak for every country, but they hype people up so much that if they have some sort of drop-off, you're considered a failure. Where sometimes you need to just leave them alone and let them play. Do you know what I mean? But obviously people are putting that kind of pressure on him because we're desperate for individual brilliance. We're starved of it. Let's be real. We're starved of individual brilliance. So when we see it, we go crazy for it. There's an injury there early on. Is that Carvalho on the bench? Old school Chelsea centre-back. Maybe he's the assistant manager. Yeah, man, I want to see Zubimendi closely. Watched him a few times, but it'll be interesting. Cucurella there. What happened? He slipped and caught Conceição there. Free kick. The media sets you up to fail, 100%. Especially in England. The media in England are the worst. They will make out that you're a world beater after a few games. I remember when Jack Wilshere played for Arsenal against Barcelona, they were going, he's the new Paul Gascoigne. I'm like, let the man chill. Here's Nico Williams, left-hand side. And he loses it very easily. I don't know what it is about Nico Williams, but I just can't convince myself when I watch him. He just seems to struggle when he doesn't have space to run into. The game's on ITV, but I don't know if you're in the UK, MA, so... Zubi's off to Real, he can tell her to... Well, I don't know. A lot of people within Arsenal are saying the deal's done, so it doesn't matter if Real Madrid are interested. But there was a story, actually, that I was meant to read that came out about an hour ago saying Florentino Perez is working on a secret signing and he will be playing in the Nations League final tonight, and it's not Nico Williams. I mean, I don't know how they would get that information, but... that's what they're saying. Ball's lost there. Here's Lamine. What I've noticed straight away, look, 3 players on him. Yapped him. Nicked the ball off him. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rolls it out wide. Here's Neto. Playing on the left. Oh, he cuts back. Twisting, turning. Ball whipped in. Corner to Portugal. Good start there. Yeah, Leao on the bench. I tell you what, man, Portugal have got some quality in this squad. I mean, you look at Paulinho, quality player. You look at Leao, Jota. They got good players, man. They got good players. There's something about that Portugal team. It just feels like they've got an almost a golden generation, but are they going to win like a World Cup? I know they won the Euros. But with that team, they should be challenging for the World Cup as well. Every time, was that El Rey said it? Big up, every time, Curtis, I need Ronaldo to cry his way to a victory. CR7. Best midfielder on the pitch. Oh, I'm going Pedri. Oh, Vitinha, though. Jeez. I love Pedri, though, you know. Oh, comes out. Portugal should have scored. What a miss that is by João Neves. I thought that was a foul there. About 10 yards out on the volley, drags it wide. Who would you say? Lawrence says who's the best midfielder on the pitch. It's got to be Pedri or Vitinha for me. I love Pedri. I love Pedri, but Vitinha, what I've seen this season has been unbelievable. I'm actually not sure. That's a great question. That's a great question. I'm a massive fan of Pedri. I'm just gonna go Pedri. But Vitinha this season he gives me Fabregas vibes. He's been unbelievable. I'm telling you, Nico Williams, I'm telling you now, if we sign him, he's another one that will get me frustrated watching him. Does silly things on the ball. Right, we're going to do another poll for that question. 62% of you want Spain to win. 38 want Portugal. We're going to do another poll. Who is better, Vitinha or Pedri? I'm not going to include anyone else, man. The others aren't as good as them. Who is better? I think at the start of this season, you would have all said Pedri. After what you've seen of Vitinha this season, you might go Vitinha. I can't lie. I'm going to stick with Pedri. Just because I've seen him for a longer period of time, I think he's unbelievable. But Vitinha this year has been outrageously good. So either one is very much acceptable. But I've just always liked Pedri. This is where Nico Williams should cook. 1v1. What you got? What you got? It's not bad. Edge of the box. Fabian Ruiz. Good. Overhits it slightly. Cucurella whips it in. Deflected and it's cleared away. Yeah, Vitinha been good the last 2 years. I feel like Pedri's been good longer than that, though. Bruno better than both. Short pass merchants in the chat. MJ, relax, man. Come on. You wouldn't have complained if you'd have sold him for 100 M's to Saudi, man. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't have complained. I like Bruno, but not for me. He's Man United's best player, but you look at that Europa League final, man. You can't drop performances like that. You just can't. Nico only plays good internationally. Erdi is extending 1-year deal at Bilbao. I think he is. They've offered him a pay rise, so I think he will. Big up forever a gunner. HR, sad to see Man United show more ambition than Arsenal. Do you know what, HR? I've just got to the point now with the window. We've just got to see what transpires. Do you know what I mean? I get into a situation with Arsenal where I get frustrated before things have even happened. And we're trying to foresee the future, which is natural as a fan. You sign a player, you go, nah, I don't think we should sign him. But I'm at the point now where it's like, just sign them and let's see how they do. And if they don't do well, you know what we're going to be. We're going to be saying, well, what was that? We didn't think you should have signed them. Because I've seen a report tonight. I don't know how true it is, saying that they think Gyökeres going to United. So Arteta will know that. A lot of the fans wanted Gyökeres. He wants Sesko. If he buys Sesko and they get Gyökeres, it needs to work. It's as simple as that. We know this striker signing is a huge decision. But I'm just not... What's the point putting all your energy into it? Do you know what I mean? What's the point? They're going to get who they're going to get. It's just got to work. If it doesn't, then we can have meltdowns. If it does, then we'll see. MJ said, no, I like Bruno. I'm glad he stayed. It's interesting because he is United's best player. So on one hand, you don't want to sell your best player. I just thought 100 million for a guy of that age, and sometimes in a strange way, your best player can actually hold you back a little bit sometimes. It depends how he operates as your best player. Does he lift people around him? Is he consistent? Does he turn up in big games? I tell you what, this guy Nuno Mendes is unbelievable. I think, just as I say that, he gives the ball away. I think he's the best left back in the world. I think he's the best left back. Yasin said, I'm like you, Curtis. I'm just trying to wait it out and speak in September. That's it. That's where I'm at now. I've had a couple of conversations in the past couple of days. Like I said, I did a show with a Leipzig YouTube channel, and I also spoke to someone connected to Arsenal. And I suppose what I have to say within myself as well is that, do I know enough about Sesko to write him off? I don't. When we signed Havertz, I was fuming. I had no patience with that deal because I'd watched him enough and I just felt that was not going to work. The one thing I have to say with Sesko is, being honest with myself, have I watched him enough to write him off? I haven't. Me being totally honest. I've probably not watched him play 10 games live in terms of full 90. I've made my opinion clear about who I would have gone for. No doubt. I wanted Gyökeres or Osimhen because of the goal record, because they've scored more in the Champions League. But let me just let it play out. It's as simple as that. I just can't. I don't want to waste my energy on it. That's how I feel. I've said on this channel, I'm not convinced that Sesko is the guy. I think he's talented. I just don't know if he's ready to carry Arsenal on his shoulders, which is the kind of responsibility he's going to have. Let's just see. Let's just see. Sometimes football can shock you, you know. I'm hoping that we're shocked and it works out, you know. But the numbers are what worry me. And I know people go, yeah, but Isak didn't have great numbers. But the Bundesliga is not a notoriously difficult league to score goals in. Timo Werner has ripped that league up. I've seen Nkunku rip that league up. Like, I think somebody just said there, Sancho. Sancho looked like a world beater for Dortmund. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted him. So, but we just got to hope. We just got to hope it works out, you know? The show's out tomorrow morning between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Look out for it. It's about 15 minutes. He gives some insight, some information, some interesting things that he was saying. You know, I won't reveal too much, but he was sort of saying he thinks eventually, because I said, look, he plays in a 2, so how's he going to adapt to playing up front by himself? He said, I think long term it will suit him better playing by himself so that he occupies the penalty area more. So those little bits of insight, but we'll see. We will see. Check out the show in the morning, people. Forever Gunner said, Odegaard cooked against Italy, though. He needs a striker. Look at Haaland. Yeah, I thought he played really well. Haaland's movement is so good. It's good defending there by Mendes. I tell you what, Mendes against Yamal is going to be a great battle. Yamal nicks it back off Mendes. Oof. Hey, they clattered him there. Free kick, edge of the box. 2 or 3 players on Yamal every time he's got the ball. Portugal being very aggressive with him. Yeah, I thought Odegaard played really well against Italy. On that keep-sell bench that I did, I said I would keep Odegaard. And I think a lot of people thought I would get rid of him because I've been quite critical of him this season. I do think he needs competition, and Eze or somebody. I think that's a fair suggestion. I think the last thing that he needs is a better striker. Now, it does sound like a bit of an excuse because his shooting and passing and stuff still needs to improve regardless of the striker. I just think with a full pre-season, you can still get something from Odegaard, but he can't play like he did last season. Osimhen has rejected Al Hilal at the last minute. Apparently, he verbally agreed to join Al Hilal and then has changed his mind. He clearly wants to stay in Europe. Will he end up at Galatasaray or maybe the Premier League? I'd be all over that Osimhen deal, personally. Free kick. Lamine Yamal, 25 yards out. Terrible free kick over the bar. Never really seen him score set pieces that much, to be honest. So, yeah, that was a bad one. Yeah, well, there's rumours online tonight saying Gyökeres to Man United is advancing. So, we'll see. There's also a report, I don't know if you guys have seen it, that Al Hilal may turn to Gyökeres as well. Al Hilal saying they don't understand the mentality of Osimhen. He accepted the conditions before asking for even more money at the last minute. He probably didn't really want to go there, and he just thought, I'll ask for a stupid amount of money, and if they pay it, I'll go there, you know. It's one of them. But listen, the striker market, I think, will move this week. I think you'll start to see movement. And we'll see what happens. Spain in possession. Why does the Portugal... Am I going mad here? But it might just be my TV, but the Portugal kit looks like the Spain kit. I don't know if it's just the brightness of my TV. I gone mad there. Arsenal will submit a formal offer for Leroy Sané tomorrow, who's being strongly pursued by Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Leroy Sané. Oh, here's Nico Williams, 1v1, drives into the area, pulls it back. Great chance, Spain should have scored. put wide there by Pedri. Can see what he's trying to do. He should have definitely hit the target. I tell you what, that is where Nico Williams is a player. 1v1 in space. People are scared of him. I'm not going to lie. When he's got space to run at you like that, people are scared of him. He's rapid. I've seen the good and the bad of Nico Williams in this game already. Oh, Lamine bullies him off the ball there. But hey, that's a foul, man. No, Lino, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Bernardo clips his foot there. And the ref ignores it. The linesman was about a yard away. How have you not give that? This game's going to liven up, man. Portugal and Spain don't like each other, man. I haven't really noticed Zubimendi. I really haven't. And just as I say that, he's on the floor. He's been fouled. Yeah, Nico Williams is electric. When he's got space or he's 1v1, you can tell he's on a madness. And I do like that because we don't have enough of that. Like, it's 2v1 here. Let's see what you got now. He's silky, I can't lie. He's just frustrating. I don't think he's going to come to Arsenal. I think he's going to sign that new deal. You think we can get Enrique or Conte? I mean, you said they're in the future. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Why would you leave PSG if you was Enrique? He just won the treble. Club World Cup, Super Cup. I just don't think he'll go anywhere. Conte, I mean, there was rumours he was going to leave Napoli possibly, but I think he's going to stay now. What's it? What you got, Nico? Keeps it in again. Him and Cucurella on this left. He cuts inside Nico Williams. Oh, my days, just over. Nah, he's a bit mad. I can't lie. You give him space, he's a problem. I know that's gone over, but you can feel the aggression when he's got the ball. You can feel it. Trust me, the aggression is there like it's, it's a problem. You can't be leaving him 1v1 in space. Woo! Nah, I can't lie, yeah? And your CM said the key word, space. The problem you've got, Everton, Brentford, Wolves, the three promoted teams. Them teams are not giving you that space, especially at the Emirates. They're going to set up shop on the edge of the penalty area. So, and that's my problem with him. When he doesn't have space, he's very frustrating. You know, when he has got space, he's moving crazy. Portugal on the counter-attack. Pedro Neto. They look like Spain are going to dominate possession. And Portugal will try and hit them in transition. Problem is we play too slow, and that's it. You know, you've got to... You look at that attack. Spain won the ball, played it long, straight to him. He's 1v1. People are scared of him. We play a lot slower tempo. So do you get the best out of a player like him? If we could, it would be exciting because you got Saka on one side and you got him on the other side. But man said bro will be frozen in Newcastle. Newcastle away in December on a Tuesday night. With Joe Linton elbowing him, you know? It's different. Somebody just said that Howson is not good. It's interesting that he got a move to Real Madrid. Yellow card there for the Portuguese defender. I think that's Inacio. Just goes through the back of... He has about there. Oh, elbow to the back of the head, man. That's crazy. Love how Zubimendi always looking to feel. Do you know what he is? Like, I know exactly what Zubimendi is to Arteta. He's that centre midfielder where everything's going to go to him. He will probably complete more passes than anyone in the Arsenal team. Like, he's one of them players, you won't notice him that much, but he's the one that they always go to. He's not exciting. He's not going to get loads of assists, loads of goals. But these managers, Pep and Arteta and those guys, they love that kind of player. Do you know what I mean? You look at City, Fernandinho was brilliant. But Rodri was even more important and probably more useful to Pep because of the way, how good he is in possession. And Arteta wants a midfielder like that. You can see it. The only thing I would say is that Rodri is very powerful. Zubimendi doesn't look as powerful defensively. Rodri's quite a big lad as well, you know. But I'm trying to watch him closely. Listen, football is a strange game, man. It's a strange game. I mean, look at Cucurella now. Cucurella's like had a good season for Chelsea, playing well for Spain, and a lot of people didn't rate him. Rodri is our machine. Yeah, Rodri's unbelievable. How is Odegaard recovering after the surgery? Well, it sounds like he didn't have surgery, so maybe that rumor wasn't true, Peter. MJ said Sancho got 2020 in Germany. Sesko ain't good. The only thing you got to say is, oh, what a touch that is, by the way. Spain on the attack. Lamine out wide up against Nuno Mendes. Cuts inside. What a ball in. Flicked across. Oh, it's bouncing. Spain have taken the lead. And it's Zubimendi. I just said he won't score many. But he has today. The future Arsenal midfielder has given Spain the lead. Zubi. Ah, Zubimendi gives them the lead. Arsenal, Zubimendi with the goal. I don't know what kind of defending that is from Portugal. What are they doing there? I thought, what's the goalkeeper looked like he was, yards about. Oh, no, that defender got sent to the shops. Oh, my day. Yo, Zubi. On the attack, gives it to Lamine. Look at the ball from Lamine. What's this goalkeeper doing? How is that goalkeeper playing over David Raya? Nah, Unai Simon. What the hell is that? That's all mad. I can't believe, man. Oh, is he offside? No, I don't think he is. How is this Simon guy playing ahead of David Raya? Makes no sense. Goal. There was a VAR check and the goal counts, people. Portugal 0, Spain 1. Zubi dooby doo. Where are you? We got some work to do now. You know what? You lot hyping me up. I shouldn't even be singing that because the brother, the Liverpool fan, was singing that. Next minute they clipped him up when he said he didn't want to leave the mountains. Yeah, what am I talking about? Not Unai Simon. Diogo Costa. No, I've gone mad. Ignore everything I just said there. But no, Zubi joining in the attack. No, I've always rated this lad. Honestly, I've always rated this lad. That flick from that Oyarzabal, oh my days. That Inacio, mate, he got sent back to the airport early. Man was checking in early for his flight. I don't know what was going on there. Mad. Yeah, I was dissing Unai Simon. He's not even playing for Port. Yeah, Costa, forgive me. It's been a long week, people. If Zubimendi don't sign for Arsenal after I'm hyping him up like this, I won't be happy. I really won't. Let's drop Zubi, spend an extra 30, 40, get Rodgers. Rice 6, Rodgers 8. That duo is scary good. Get them both. Get all of them. Buy the lot, He-Man. You know what I'm saying? Richard said, can someone please explain how Southampton are going to sell Ramsdale for more than they paid us? We are the worst selling team. We get 20 mil max for Fabio. God knows how much Reece it. What is Ramsdale? He's being linked with West Ham, is it more than 20 million? Richard said Madrid are going to nick Zubi. Mark my words. They better not. They better not. Not after all this hype. Yeah, I'm believing that he's our player. He looks good. He looks very good. He's a technician. You know them technicians? Just won 350 quid on that goal. Get Zubi to my club, my new hero. Yo, man, like Zubi, The way he joined in there, I like that. I do like that. Get the deal done. I'm ready for it. Zubimendi. What's up with all? Zubi is a baller. He's a baller's baller. 100%. 100%. Them man, Nico Williams. And Ruben Diaz, he's burning him. He's burning him. Oh, he's done what? No, that's good defending. I don't like that. I feel like he should be rinsing Ruben Diaz for pace, but maybe he's not as not that slow. There, I think he's got to twist and turn him a little bit. Yeah, that Ayarzabal is all. Yo, he is a baller, proper, clever, intelligent player, man. Like he's a proper player. Well, yo, Portugal ain't done nothing in this game. Here's Ronaldo. Come on, man, CR7. You don't want him out there either. Why is he wide? I think Ronaldo, man. Hey, Nuno Mendes. Oh, Nuno Mendes. 1-1. Portugal. Nuno Mendes makes it 1-1. What a game. The best left back in the world. The Champions League winner. Equalizes out of nowhere. Portugal goes crazy. They equalize. Nuno Mendes. Instant response. What a game. What a finish. What a player. Left foot driller, bottom corner. Is Ronaldo offside in the build-up? It looks like it hit a Spanish player, so he shouldn't be. Look at Nuno. Look at him. No one's looking at him. Yo, that is some poor defending. Who is that who gets shifted like that? Who's number 14? That number 14, whoever that is, I don't know. Yo, the way he got shifted there. Who's number 14 for Spain? Oscar, the right back. That is awful. Absolutely dreadful defending. So easy. They're doing a VAR check. Was Ronaldo offside in the build-up? That Huysen spell. Hausen. What a left back. Listen, he's quick. Maybe Oscar can't keep up with him, but it just looked too easy the way he shifted him. Wow, it's going on. Let's go get Mendes, bro. Come on. I don't think anybody can get him. Goal stands 1-1. Ronaldo's beefing someone as well. That Ayarzabal guy. 1-1, people. Portugal. Ronaldo. No, why is Ronaldo acting like he scored, bro? Mendes. Best left back in the world. 1-1. Game on, people. We got a game. Yes. I did not want some sort of 0-0. We needed goals. And we're getting goals. Madrid are going to nick Zubi, mark my words. I hope not. MJ, Uncle Casemiro shook him down for his lunch money. I'm not even going to lie, MJ. I want pretty still. You know, sometimes the OGs can just... They pulled up on him and said, yo, money. You know what I mean? Shook him down. MJ, Mendes got better striking tech than Saka. See, MJ comes in with reasonable things. We're like, we know you're the crazy Man U fan, but then you get all disrespectful, man. Relax. You man got Rasmus Højlund and these man. Relax yourself. Oh, Nico Williams' chance goes just wide. Again, what is that Diogo Costa doing in goal? Comes flying out. Oh, Lamine. Look at Lamine's passing, bro. 17. He just causes carnage. Richard said, people saying Gyökeres plays in easy Portugal. Forget that 5 are PSG Champions League winning team they signed from Portugal. 25 plus 5 for Ramsdale. Yeah, you're right, man. There's a lot of good players that have come from Portugal. But obviously, you can go through most leagues and say, yo, there's players that have come from that league that have flopped, and there's ones that have done really well. So make sure you get the likes up. 1,700 of you in the chat. Big up everyone locked in. Really appreciate your support on this Sunday night. We've got a good game on here. 29 minutes gone, 1-1. Nuno Mendes and Zubamendi with the goals. Chris said, Curtis Magic Mike is giving me Anana vibes. I think he's better. I can't believe how cheap he is. Apparently they want 25 million. I think Chelsea offered like 20 million euros or something for him. Don said, seeing Nico this evening, I'd take him, obviously, if we can't get Rodrigo yet. Do you know what? There's a story today saying that Leao's available for 70 million euros, which is about 60 odd million quid. So there's options. But it looks like Williams wants to. Nah, Zubby. That's a risky ball. Can't play passes like that, bro. But I was just about to big him up as well. Chris said, crazy how Yoker has played for Brighton. Yeah, man, listen, everyone's got to start somewhere. Curtis, did you see Donnarumma may go for 35 mil? I saw that story, but why would they let Donnarumma go? Is his contract running out? I don't really get that one. I think was he being linked with Real Madrid or Man City? These rumours Edison could go to Saudi, it's saying. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. They've had no positive outcome in discussions so far, with the player not convinced by the club's latest offer. He's interested in a potential move to England. I don't want to see Donnarumma at Man City. Here's Nico Williams. What's he got? He's been exciting so far. Step over. Crosses blocked corner. Yo, what do you mean, Brendan? Coconut water wave, bro. Long time. Long time, bro. But yeah, Donnarumma being linked with Man City. I wouldn't like to see that. I'd take Leao at Arsenal. He'd fit the Premier League. I think he would. His pace and skill. I think. Have you booked your pre-season flights now? We've signed Kepa. Yeah, the Kepa deal. I said, listen, I got to get them booked. Oh, what a ball in chance for Spain. They're appealing for handball. Nothing given. Ball's in the air and it's cleared away by Portugal. Spain are the dominant team in terms of possession. It's all counter-attack with Portugal. Yeah, he's being linked with Bayern Munich, Leao. Where's the ski mask? No, we're chilling, bro. Ski mask is when there's head loss, you know? It's calm right now. Portugal might have the most versatile squad in the world. It's I don't know what it is with Portugal. They've got a great team on paper, but you always feel like they could do a little bit more. It's like they don't link up as well. Like Spain just keep the ball so well. Everything with Spain looks connected. It looks chemistry's there, you know? Portugal have got such a good team, yet they're playing counter-attack, which you're like, you can dominate these teams. You don't actually need to sit back. But maybe it's just because it's Spain. I don't watch them often enough. Oh, there's a foul there. That'll be a yellow card for Fabian Ruiz on the counter-attack there. Free kick to Portugal. Pedro Neto driving run there. Too quick for Ruiz. Clips him. Be honest, Ronaldo needs to go. Listen, I don't want to be disrespectful to a legend, which Ronaldo is. The thing what I would be saying if I was their coach is stay in the 18-yard box. Like, you're 40 years of age, you haven't got that same pace. He's trying to still move everywhere, and I think that's what's not helping. But Roberto Martinez loves Ronaldo. He looks like he'll never drop him. Free kicks, Paul goes out for a goal kick. Only so long you can just go off the name, you know. The name alone isn't enough. He needs to actually produce. Yeah, I think Roberto Martinez is a poor manager. A very poor manager. Richard said, who was the last player Arsenal sold that we made a profit on, excluding the youth players? So a player we bought and sold for more money. It's going to take me a while to think, because most of the players that we've sold for good money have been youth team players. Your Ballagans, your Joe Willocks, your Nketiahs, your Smith Rose. They're all youth team players. I mean, I think before that wasn't like Overmars and Anelka. And look how long ago that is. Like, you're talking about Samir Nasri. No, Ozil went for nothing. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think he went for more than we paid for him. Maybe Guendouzi. I'm not sure. I can't remember how much we paid. I think Samir Nasri was a profit. And I think Ox might have been profit as well. They're probably the two. But we didn't sell them for good money. They were still cheap for how good they were. Um, Portugal will do better when they drop CR7. It's tough, isn't it? He, he holds a lot of weight in that change room. The manager seems like he's a fan. Rebel Kitchen. Yeah, somebody messaged that the other day. I'm going to look into that, you know. I'm going to look into that. More nutrition, people saying. Rebel Kitchen. I'm going to look. Xhaka. No, we paid more for Xhaka. We paid 35, sold him for like 20. I think Ox was the profit. I think you're right. We sold Ox for decent dough, didn't we? We paid a lot less than that for him as well. But Ox at the time, we wanted to keep him. So, but then the injury mashed him up. Here come Portugal. Neto on the left. I mean, Neto and Mendes on your left-hand side. That's mad. I always thought Neto was better on the right at Wolves. Zubimendi looks good, man. Like I said, he's one of them players that somebody put in the chat earlier. He's a baller's baller. He's a guy, gets on the ball. He's technically very good. You can see the role that he's going to play in this team. Here's Neto again. Step overs. Shifts him. Not a bad... Oh, no. Goes over. Cross goes over. Oh, this community leaderboard. I don't even know much about it myself. It's something to do with interaction, and I don't know what it's about, to be honest. I'll be real. Forever a gunner. This Eduardo Hog and guy always winds me up. One day he'll say Jokeres Fitzers, the other he will say Seska. I mean, what is up with the guy? You know what? I've been on a stream with him before. You got to remember sometimes that these guys are... They're fans. He probably hasn't really got much information. He probably speaks to a few people online. Oh, Nico Williams, not a bad ball. You know, I always say you got to be careful who you get your information from. Now, I'm not disrespecting him or saying he doesn't have information, because maybe he does, but you've always got to think, like, where is that information likely coming from, you know? I said the other day, I've got a feeling that Leroy Sané could end up at Arsenal. It feels like an Arsenal type of signing. He's played with Arteta at Man City, so he knows him well. It's a free transfer, still 29. Yeah. And obviously Leroy Sané apparently wants to move to England because his girlfriend and his kid moved back to England. So it would suit him as well. Wouldn't surprise me at all if they get Sané. He can play left wing and right wing as well. Sané, Sesko, Saka, the three S's. Look where Cristiano Ronaldo is right now. He's about 45 yards out. The ball's out wide, mate. They're going to cross it. You are very good in the air. They need him in the box. Sané should be back up to Saka. I suppose Ethan would be that now. But yeah, Sané. The thing that, because the problem you've got, if Arsenal sign Leroy Sané, I think he'll start because he's got options and he wants big money. So why would he come to Arsenal and sit on the bench, which is what he's doing at Bayern Munich? Surely he's going to want guarantees that he's going to start. Do you feel that Arsenal balanced Chelsea's books? I never understand. We speak about it every year and we're quite light-hearted about it. But genuinely, why do we buy a Chelsea player every year? It makes no sense. I said on today's video, okay, Kepa is a backup goalkeeper, so I'm not that annoyed about signing him. I think for a backup keeper for 5 mil, it's a decent signing, but certainly not going to get excited about it. But why are we buying a Chelsea player every season? 4 Chelsea players in the last 5 seasons. And as I said, it's not like we're buying Kante and Hazard and Diego Costa. We're buying the players that they want to get rid of and balancing their books, because their wage bill, then they can reduce it and buy somebody else. They want to buy Mike Mignon from AC Milan, so they need to get rid of Kepa's wages. So we're going to take Kepa's wages to allow them to sign somebody that helps them. But in isolation, this is not the Chelsea deal that annoys me. He's a backup goalkeeper. I'm not that bothered. You guys know it was the Havertz deal that really, I think, has damaged us because of the amount of money and the amount of wages. Great battle between Nuno and Lamine. You can tell that Lamine is not having it easy against him because he's got the pace, he's got the agility as well. This number 14, Oscar, guys, every time I look up, he's getting cooked. Why are Portuguese fans booing Cucurella? He says a lot, don't he? You know, he's always trolling people and that. So, how would you feel if Arsenal signed Sesko instead of Gyökeres? Well, in my opinion, I would have gone for Gyökeres. It looks like it's likely to happen. So, I've just got to give the guy time now, to be honest. You guys know my opinion. Like I said, have I watched him enough to write him off? Probably not. We've got to give him a chance. Hope it works. That's it. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. You know? Euro Millions is 208 million on Tuesday. If you won it, would you invest in a small football club? I mean, it's tough that. I mean, I'd love to. Listen, we'd all love to play like Football Manager in real life, wouldn't we? Imagine buying like a League 2 club and saying, right, I'm going to chuck a few million. I'm going to take you through the leagues and I'm going to buy players. And in theory, it sounds good. I would love to. It just depends how much you would have to invest of that 200 million, you know. I've always wondered as well, you know, if you win the lottery, do they tax you on that? I bet they do, don't they? So if you win 208 million, they're not just going to put or is it tax-free winnings? I actually never really looked into that. But Forever Gunner said, always reminds me. No, I read that one. And Rizzo said, is Chelsea our parent club? I reckon they've helped us out somewhere financially, man. I'm telling you, it's too. Where's the connection with Chelsea? Look how they defending Lamine. These men are rugby tackling him. He's having to drift. Nah, they're dealing with him quite well, you know. A lot of aggression. They win the ball back. Kepa's on 75 grand a week. Tax-free. People saying it's tax-free if you win the lottery. That's crazy. Some people saying you do get taxed up. Nico Williams back post, headed away. Cucurella. They're loud boos as well. What a flicker, Yazabal. Nico Williams keeps it in. Oh, nearly a good ball. Yazabal probably get booked for that. Ref says no. Some people saying you do get taxed, but most people saying it's tax-free. In the US, it's not tax-free. Wirtz, I think, is going to end up at Liverpool. I think he will. Apparently, he struggled today. I didn't watch the game. I saw the highlights. Apparently, he struggled against France today, but people were saying he was playing left wing. Didn't suit him, but you guys may have watched it and know a little bit better than me. I'm just looking at my cards at the moment on Match Bingo. So I got attempt off target, kickoff, throw in taken. So I'm 2 away from completing a line, and 1 away. I'm about 5 or 6 away from a full house. So let's see how that goes, people. If you're involved, let me know. Don't forget, scan the QR code. If you want to have some fun, a little bit of fun, you do have to be in the UK. You do have to be 18 as well. And it just plays there for you as well. Look, what's happened there? I got stars flashing on the screen now. Why are they flashing stars on the screen, man? Give me my money. I don't know what. They're just trying to hype me up. Anyway, big up to everyone locked in. 2 minutes till half time. Been a good game. I tell you what, Cristiano Ronaldo has hardly touched the ball. Here comes Spain on the attack. Ball into a Yazabal. Goal! Español! Meo, what a finish that is. Great run. He's a baller. I mean, we can't really say. Was that Zubi? Was that Zubi with the assist? Was that Zubi with the driving run? Nah. Tell me that was Zubi. This Portugal, they're appealing for offside. Oyarzabal is a baller, man. Look at this Roberto Martinez. What a fraud. He's like Gareth Southgate. Who made that drive? Was it Pedri or Zubi? I couldn't see the back of the shirt. Who is it? They're appealing for a free kick. Bernardo, get up, man. That is not a foul. I think it's Pedri. He's onside. What a goal. What a goal. Yo, Pedri, bro. I told you about Pedri, people. I know Vitinha's sick here, but yo, that boy Pedri different. That boy good. That boy is different. Yo, that AR's about. Look at the way he gets his body in front of Inacio there so he can't foul him. What a goal that is. Honestly, people, that looks like a scruffy goal. But I'm telling you now, that is such a good goal. The way he gets his body in front of the defender so he knows you've either got to leave me alone or you've got to foul me. And in the end, he leaves him alone and he scores. That's a great finish. 2-1. Pedri is a joke of a player. Uh, 2-1. They've been the better team. They deserve it. They definitely. How much would you pay for Pedri? Honestly, I'd pay 100 million for him. Real talk. I'd pay 100 mil for him. Decker's cost 100 mil. So why would I not pay 100 mil for Pedri? He's a joke. He reminds me of Fabregas. That goal is outstanding. I'm being serious here. He didn't even give the ball away there, but Portugal got to leave Ronaldo now. It's like the Lakers with LeBron. Like, I love LeBron James, you know, he's one of my favorite basketball players ever, but building around a 40-year-old, it don't make sense. Like, Portugal, they could have such a lively front three with pace and drive, and you're playing CR7 because of the name. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to leave that alone, man. Yeah, you wouldn't even get him for 100 million. He probably cost, I don't know, 150 plus. Even then, they probably reject. He got a billion buyout clause. Half time. Yeah, to be fair, LeBron is better than what CR7 is in football now. LeBron is actually still the Lakers' best player. Ronaldo is nowhere near their best player. That was a really good first half. That Ayazabel guy, right? I never see him linked with moves or anything. And he's so techie. How has nobody ever signed him? Is he? I'm pretty sure. Let me have a look. How old? He's got to be getting on now. I feel like he's been around for years. He is 28. I don't know if he plays up front or does he play like attacking midfield for his team. Yeah, he doesn't score that many goals really. 9 goals, 9 the year before, 4 the year before that. He's a player, man. He's been at Sociedad his whole career. Is he from the Basque Country? I know a lot of those players they don't move, do they? He's been at Sociedad his whole career. He's a baller, man. How's nobody ever bought him? How has nobody ever signed him? Like he's techie and everything, clever. What a finish! What a finish! He scored that like a proper striker. But Spain leading at half time. He was a left winger in the past. So that shows how good he is. The man's adaptable as well. Could play up front, could play 10, play midfield. Proper baller, man. So clever. Like that little flick that he did, man. He sent Inacio back home early. Basque region players are loyal. It's different, innit? You know, I get it. I've read all about it and stuff like that. These guys, they don't leave easily. So, he's a player, man. Al Hilal apparently being linked with Gyökeres. Osimhen rejected them at the last minute, which is strange. Rizzo, Curtis, I wish you were in South Africa on Super Sport. I saw the other podcasters here, but man, we need you. C Unit. Big up the Big Six gang in South Africa, man. They look like they're having a good time over there. Don't worry, man. The tours, you know, I'm going to do my own tours soon as well, you know, not just the Arsenal tours. So we'll get there, people. Don't worry. Trixie said, Big C, I just need Fernandez shot on target. And I said, Ayasabal's a baller. Called it. Nah, listen, 100%. And he's got better over the years, I feel like, as well. Bruno Fernandez, I've hardly noticed in this game. Richard said 110 for Rice, and we robbed West Ham. Pedri is 150. I think Rice was a very, very necessary signing for Arsenal. I think we needed a player like that. However, I think we paid more than we should have paid for him. I don't think Declan Rice should have cost 110 million more, 105 million pounds, considering it was from West Ham, and he should have been about 80 million, really, in my opinion. But this is a crazy market. You know, I think once Caicedo costs 115 and those sorts of crazy numbers, like the game is, I suppose the game's totally different now. You know, I have to move psychologically with football. I never thought a defensive midfielder could ever cost £100 million. It didn't make sense to me. I always thought, like, you can get a number 6 all over the place. But now everyone's trying to play possession-based football. The 6 is almost like teams now will have an average striker and a world-class number 6. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, your striker was like the most important position on the pitch. It's not the case anymore. The number 6 is vital. So, yeah, man. Yo, shout out Potsy for the raid, man. Big up Football's 12th man and everyone who's come over. Big up your damn selves. Pogba was 100 mil. Let's be real, man. Pogba looked like he was going to be like... I thought Pogba, before he came back to Man United, I thought he was going to be like the best midfielder in world football. Because, and I've spoken to people who've played in the Premier League against him. You guys know I've got a few friends who've played in the Prem. And they say to me, Pogba, technically, not many better than him. Like, he's absolutely outrageously good at football. Like, outrageous. But he's one of them players that he needed to play for a team that was functioning. Like, Pogba needed to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona and just play with world beaters around him. You've seen it when he was playing for France, winning the World Cup and just spraying passes. He was unreal at Juventus and playing for France. He goes to Man United, and I think his time at Man United was exaggerated a little bit. People act as if he was a massive flop. He was all right there, but the expectation was so high that it was not viewed as a success. But I think in terms of natural ability, the guy's an absolute world beater of a footballer. It's a shame how his career sort of panned out. You know, United didn't work, went back to Juventus, wasn't great. Then he's had the ban. I don't think he's got a club at the moment. Lawrence said Pogba is an all-timer. I don't care. That World Cup was a joke. That World Cup, he was phenomenal. He was absolutely phenomenal. We well overpaid for Rice. I think sometimes, you know, it's like a house, innit? You know, the market value, it changes, and you either leave it alone or you drop the bag. And if you got the bag, you might have to drop the bag, you know? Pogba or Yaya Toure. Now, I think in terms of pure natural ability, Pogba probably was the more talented player. If you're talking pure natural technical ability. In terms of who was the better player, it's Yaya Toure by a country mile. In terms of the Premier League, for sure. Obviously, Pogba at Juventus and for France was unreal. But in the Prem, Yaya Toure is one of the best midfielders I've ever seen in my life. Like, I remember watching him live and I went, how are you meant to deal with this guy? He's 6'5". He's built like a tank. He just used to stride past people like they weren't there. He could shoot with no backlift from 30 yards and just slap it top corner. Yaya, for about 3 years at Man City, he was unplayable. Unplayable. You had to hope he had a bad day. If he had a good day, you were finished. He was that good. Yaya should have been, like, iconic. He was unbelievable at Man City for those few years. Um, so good, so strong. The technique was incredible. Hell of a player. Another player Arsenal nearly signed. Wenger put him up front because he was tall. I watched a thing the other day. You know when they do on Premier League and they show you like the goals, old school players in the Prem. I don't know how many goals Yaya has scored, but they showed you Yaya's goals, and I'm like, bro, this guy don't score tap-ins. Like it's just like, yeah, 25 yards, top corner, left foot, bottom corner, runs past four players, chips the keeper, free kick, top bins. It's like, does this guy score bad goals? He's unbelievable. But yeah, Pogba should have been the best centre midfielder in the world. He should have been the best. That World Cup 2018, was it? I thought this guy is astonishing. Like he's ridiculously good. But it's one of them football. We see a lot of talented players in football where they look like they can go to the top, but for whatever reason, are they driven enough? Are they in the wrong league? Are they um You look at Balotelli as an example, man. I thought he was a world class or capable of being a world class striker. You know, there's so many talented players, but it takes so much to be a top player in football. You know, and talent alone isn't enough. You need more. You need that drive and that determination to constantly improve. You know, that's what takes players to the top. Sometimes I think some of these players they're so talented they don't think they have to try too much. You know, and that's a great point. You know, money as well. These guys are millionaires before they turn 20. So when you come, if you come from like poverty and you play for the love of the game, but you're also playing to try and make money to better your life and your family's life. If you're 18 and you're a multi millionaire already, it's like, yo, the fame, I got the money, I got the car, I got the house. Yeah, you still love football, you're still turning up and you're training, but have they got that same determination to run through a brick wall and make it, you know? A lot of it's like football is like music as well. A lot of rappers, when they first come out, their music is unbelievable because you can hear the hunger in their voice. You can hear the pain in their voice. Then they sell records, go platinum, get rich, start living that life. Sometimes the music then starts to it's watered down a little bit, you know. It's all about that drive, that determination to want to get better, you know. That's something I do respect about Cristiano Ronaldo. I know he hasn't played very well today, but always that will to do more, to do better. Um, is something you have to respect, you know. They start mumbling. You're right. Well, modern day hip hop's different, innit? I actually went out last night for the first time in a while. I don't go out often, and yeah, the hip hop when the hip hop section came on, yeah, it's a lot different. It's a lot different, you know. It's all future and all that kind of music. It's wave music, isn't it? Back in the day, I wanted to hear lyrics. Now they just want to hear a good beat and a catchy chorus, and you can mumble the rest of the song. You need a banging chorus that gets everyone saying it, and then you can just like that. You're like, yo, I don't even know what the guy's saying, but everyone's just nodding. Maybe I'm just getting older, people. Maybe I'm just getting older, you know. You know how it goes. Anyway, yeah, there's a rumor. Well, not a rumor. There's a report coming out of Turkey that Arsenal will make an offer for Leroy Sané tomorrow. How true that is, I don't know, but I do think we're probably in for him. Smooth said build a tune for the community. That would be good, to be honest. I used to write lyrics when I was younger, man. Naz or Jay? Naz, bro. I always said this, and not everyone will agree with this. I'm a big fan of both rappers. Um, but I just always felt Nas was above Jay. I think I look at it like this with hip hop, right? When everyone was out, when all the best rappers were around, Nas, DMX, 50J, was Jay ever top of the tree? When everyone was around, I felt like Jay got to the top of the tree when people started stepping aside and not really making music as much. Nas is one of the greatest rappers ever, arguably the greatest rapper. He was 10, 15 years ahead of his time. You had to listen to Nas. You were listening to Nas records and things. Yeah, I don't even know what he said there, bro. What does he mean by that? You're reading dictionaries. What does that word mean? Nas is a next level, bro. Nas one of my favorite rappers ever. Jada Kiss all game. Jada Kiss all day long, bro. I like lyrics. Game can rap. I went to his concert. I got his Air Force One, right? But Jada Kiss? Nah, man, come on. But Nas, bro. People always say this, you know. A lot of people don't like when I put 50 in them big brackets. 50 is one of my favorites. I can't lie. And I always say, nah, Ronaldo squeezed the Ozabal's ear, bro. That's the best thing he's done all game. 50, bro, it's got to be... A lot of people judge 50 off the post, you know, the commercial 50. I was 50 like Power of the Dollar and Guess Who's Back in the build-up to Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. The mixtapes. We had a mixtape guy called Kevin. He used to come to my ends every Friday with the mixtapes. DJ Clue, DJ Envy, all them. G-Unit radios, bro. When 50 was dissing everyone. It was madness. 50 was... The wave that 50 brought, people was wearing Reebok trainers. You know what I'm saying? It was mad. I was wearing a do-rag with a cap on it. You had to be there. I'll be honest, you had to be there, people. If you was there early 2000s experiencing that hip-hop wave, that 50 wave was different. I'm telling you now. Some people just judge him off the albums. Listen to the mixtapes, bro. Listen to the diss records. Listen to the old school albums. It was crazy. Many Men comes on in the nightclub. Pff, mad. Everyone thought they were a gangster when that song came on. You know what I mean? The do-rag with the fitted. Wearing T-shirts 4 sizes too big. It was different. I can't lie. If you were there, you were there. The diss records were crazy. But we're going to do some hip-hop chats anyway. Big up everyone locked in. 2000. He-Man said Bernardo Silva is a lil cheat. I don't know what that next word is, but yeah, he's a cheat anyway. Temi said, looks like we're signing the Slovenian Zigic. Oh, man. Who's the worst, highest paid player in the Prem? That's a good question. Let's have a look at the highest paid players in the Prem. Highest paid footballer in the Prem. Can we get a list? And then we'll figure it out. Oh, I've seen a list. No, that's not accurate. Oh, do you know what? It could be Kai Havertz. I'm not even joking. It could be Kai Havertz at 275, but let's have a look. This says the top 10. De Bruyne, Haaland, Salah, Casemiro. There you go. He's the worst. 350 grand a week. Jack Grealish at 300 grand a week as well. It's Casemiro, bro. 350 a week. He should be retiring. It's got to be Casemiro. 350 bags a week. He's the 4th highest paid player in the league. De Bruyne, Haaland, Salah, Casemiro. Yeah, he's the worst. Havertz is 9th in the list. Bernardo Silva 8th. Bruno 7th. Jack Grealish. They're going to get... Grealish being linked with Everton. I thought he'd get a better move than that. Who are the players you know in the Pro? Well, you know a few, but, you know, some of them you have to just stay quiet, you know, because if I want to tell, you know, say certain things on the channel, then it's better their identity stays, you know. Richard said, I think Pogba had a slight attitude. The main thing was his agent. People around him only cared about their gain and used him. It happens a lot, don't it? Non-biased, all-time Prem team. When you say like Prem, non-biased, all-time Prem team, are you talking like, I suppose, you got to go Pep's Barca, aren't you? I like Ancelotti's Madrid as well when they had like Ronaldo, Benzi, and Bale. That was serious. Pep's Barca just they were a cheat code, but I like Luis Enrique's Barca. I think that was the most exciting. I think Messi, Suarez, and Neymar is the most exciting front three I've ever seen in football at club level. I haven't seen a better front three than that in my life. I think the only one that's close to it or is Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, and Ronaldo for Brazil. So I like Enrique's Barca. They weren't as good defensively. They didn't keep possession as well. But going forward, they were phenomenal. Fabrizio just said in a Spanish interview, Zubi will be an Arsenal player. He doesn't often say, here we go, and then the player doesn't end up. Oh, did he say all-time Prem team? Yo, it's been a long week, people. He said all-time Prem team, and I'm there saying Pep's Barca. Or combined. We'll get back to it. I answered it in my own way. I remixed it. My bad. MJ said, reasonable doubt on Ilmatic 2 years apart. Blueprint and Godson 1 year apart. Jay was outside. Let's not pretend. No, he was outside. He ain't the best for me. He can never be the best for me. He's done well due to longevity, Jay. You know what I mean? He's rapped for a long time. He's a mogul, billionaire, Beyonce, the whole Jay-Z empire. He's an amazing rapper, don't get me wrong. I was bumping Jay-Z albums. Blueprint, you know what I mean? The Black Album. I was listening to them albums. Reasonable Doubt, like you said, but Jay's never been my favorite. Every time Zubi gets the ball, I'm just looking. I'm trying to figure out how he's going to look in the Arsenal team. He's so comfortable in possession. That's the thing about him. He picks up brilliant little pockets. Nas spun him. Jay-Z was more commercially viable when 50 went big time. They lost that emotional connection the music and lyrics had. Nas kept that throughout. Nas is like someone said, a baller's baller. Nas is a rapper's rapper. Every rapper rates Nas, bro. Every rapper. You have to. Tibaru said Sterling. We're trying to put that name out of our mind, you know. HR said Arsenal interested in Yildiz of Juve. He's sharp. He's sharp. Did Juve make the Champions League? I'm not sure. Rasmus to Arsenal. Here we go. Listen, if we ever sign that guy, I think my channel would get deleted. I think he'd get deleted. Yeah, NBA game 2 tonight. I don't know what it is. I'm struggling to get excited for this matchup. I think it's the year of the underdog, man. Halliburton's going to win it. Pacers are going to run it back. Reggie Miller settings, you know. It's just, it feels like that. It could be Pacers 2-0. Here's a chance for Spain. Oh! Why am I saying Spain? It's offside. I don't know what's going on here. I thought it was Spain. It's Bruno Fernandes. I might just lock the stream off. I'm all over the place. He's offside anyway. Didn't someone say in the chat they need a Bruno goal as well, or a shot on target? Yeah, he's offside. Why am I'm all over the place. Lay said Jay-Z is not original. He started saying for sure, man, Izzo stole it from Snoop. Yeah, he's never been my favourite, man. I meant Portugal. Sane and Sesko, people. Yeah, they're the two we're being linked with at the moment. Don't forget, scan the QR code. Match bingo. Link in the description, people. How am I actually getting on? I went on the app and all these stars were flashing on the page. I'm like, I've won. And then I hadn't won, so they're hyping me up. They're trying to get me excited with no victory, but and the good thing is it just plays for you, people, so you don't even have to do anything. You can just check in and see how it's going. Big L is better. No, but see, we're going to end up having all kinds of hip-hop conversations here, aren't we? He said Big L's better than Nas. Nas is one of my favourites ever, to be honest. So I doubt. Big L, you know, he's a bit before my time. I didn't really listen to him much, to be honest. I've heard some of his music, but It was a bit before my time, man. I feel like he didn't have that much music out when I was growing up, but he was good. Lamine against Mendes, a proper battle, man. See, look, we're talking hip hop more than football now. 2,000 of you in the chat. Mob Deep with the Truth, one of my favorite rap groups ever. I think I love New York hip hop and I love Queensbridge hip hop. I love Mob Deep. I love 50 Cent. I love Nas. I love that Queensbridge sound, man. And I've seen all of them in concert as well. 50 brought Mob Deep out when they were signed to him. He brought out Mace, Mob Deep, MOP. And then I saw Nas in concert in London. And then I've obviously seen 50 a few times. Papoose, you know, them old, yo, Pat. I don't know. You like, these guys must have made so much money because how come so many of these rappers don't rap anymore? I mean, I get it. They're a lot of them are old, right? They're 40 and 50 years of age, so I get it. Oh, he's from Jamaica. Yeah, Southside Jamaica, Queens. Yeah, not QB. I hear you. I hear you. I always just group it together, right? But obviously, I know New Yorkers will split it. Queens and Queensbridge. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They do split up. Is Ronaldo lazy? Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Neto's look one of the liveliest players for Portugal. Cross deflected, goalkeeper collects it. Garnacho, nah. Well, apparently Garnacho, I saw that story saying 3 English clubs want him. Oh, we better not be one. I'm telling you now, we better never, ever. Don't sign no one from United. Maybe Chelsea will buy him. But Chelsea are getting Gittins, aren't they? So then they don't really need another winger. So I wonder what English clubs they are. I'm fully dedicated to this project, says Rasmus Hoyland. Oh, that's beautiful news. We want Rasmus to stay at Man United, people. Kendrick is already the GOAT. No chance. No chance. I'm tempted to give you a timeout. In fact, I'm going to give you a timeout. Because you need to listen to some old school hip hop. I love Kendrick. Great rapper. Great battle with Drake. GOAT category. Relax, bro. Relax. 3 minutes. Pick a rapper of your choice. Listen to a different record. Kendrick is a great rapper. He ain't no GOAT. Not even close. 3 minute timeout. Give you an opportunity to listen to a better record. Fabregas better than most of these guys. Yeah, oh, come on, man. Cesc is generational, bro. Cesc Fabregas, one of the best centre mids in Premier League history for me. I don't care. 16 bossing it already. Cesc is different, bro. Here's Lamine against Mendes again. They just look like they want to clamp Lamine every time he gets the ball. Oh, yeah, let's end the poll. Who have you voted for? Did the Pedri assist hype? Yeah, Pedri wins. Fair. 61% Pedri, 39% Vitinha. Pedri's a joke, man. I told you. He's an absolute baller. But obviously, Vitinha's a top player. Portugal. Oh, Mendes sends your mole to the shops. Get me a packet of Skittles. I don't understand Portugal. They can get on the ball and do more. Why are they just playing counter-attack and sitting off them? It don't make sense. They're better than that. They don't need to do that. Bernardo looks a bit old as well in this team. I'm not sure he needs to be playing. I feel like they're carrying Bernardo Silva a bit, and I think they're actually playing him in midfield. I'd take him off. They got players like Paulinho on the bench. Put Paulinho next to Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes in the 10. You've got your 2 wingers. And you might have to take Ronaldo off. Put Leao on, but then Leao's not a striker. Maybe Jota up top. The thing with Ronaldo, you've always got that feeling if he gets a big chance that he can score, but he's struggling to get away and get chances. PSG have the best left back and right back in the world. I think you've got to say Hakimi is right now. Going into that semi-final, I actually picked Timber ahead of him in the combined 11. But Hakimi on the ball, man, is outrageous. He's so good on the ball, man. Williams had a good first half, to be fair. He had a good first half. You can see what he's got and what he hasn't got. The low block worries me with Williams, but when he's got space, he's a demon. Look at Ronaldo. No, Ronnie, you've got to give up, bro. Ronnie's got to sub himself off. No, man, he's got to sub himself off the pitch. Ruiz shoots, blocked. Oh. CR7, bro. You need to relax. You know what I mean? I definitely think he needs to chill now. We know about the coconut water, peeps. You know? We got all sorts of hip hop convos going on. No, man. Listen, I always relate it back, man. Mike Tyson on Channel 5 getting sparked out by Danny Williams. You don't want to see these guys go out like this. Ronaldo's going to try and carry on. He's going to go to the World Cup. He's going to go up front. Listen, he'll nick the odd goal because they're better than a lot of teams, but I'd be using him as a weapon rather than building around him. They're building their attack around Ronaldo at 40, where they should be going 20 minutes to go. You need a goal, you bring Ronaldo on. That's what I think they should be doing, but I don't know. I don't rate this manager at all, Roberto Martinez. And Ronaldo's one of the best we've ever seen, so you don't want to see a legend looking kind of washed up. Big up Mohammed said, love from Pennsylvania, man. Big up, bro. Philly. Philly in the building. I listened to a little bit of Wheezy's new album. Again, it sounds like a rapper coming out of retirement. There's a couple good tunes there, but sometimes it's got to leave it alone. Put the mic down. You know what I mean? Put the mic down and chill. Ramos. Oh, yeah, they got Ramos. PSG. I don't think he's that good either, to be honest. But at least he's going to be lively and get about. Ronaldo, you got to get Leao on as well. Leao runs at people. I got to be honest. I like Zubimendi. On the ball. Oh, look at Pedri, man. I like Zubimendi. 100%. I know it's international football. It's totally different, but I like Zubimendi. If you're a possession-based team, you need a player like him. It's sad, though, because Partey. Oh, is Nico... Look at that from Nico Williams. He's missed the ball completely. That's my problem with him. He's 14 yards out. The ball's been rolled across the box. He's gone to side foot and missed the ball completely. Zubimendi's a baller, man. Quality on the ball, man. The whole game's going to go through him. I'm telling you. I've seen it. You can tell a baller straight away, man. On the ball, class. Modern day number 6. Back in the day, number 6 was somebody that went around tackling, winning the ball all the time. Now, it's your possession-based player that can take the ball under pressure. And that's why he wants Rice to be the powerful box-to-box. Odegaard, the creator. But Zubimendi possibly ends Partey's time at Arsenal because, I mean, we wouldn't mind having Partey and Zubimendi. That's what we want. We want both options where we've got the better defensive player and we've got the possession-based guy as well. No, Nigel de Jong. You know what I always remember with de Jong when he studded Xabi Alonso in the chest? Them man there were different. De Jong, Gattuso, Roy Keane. Them man will stud you up, not just stud you down your shin, not even get a yellow card. Well, yeah, there's a story yesterday that Partey was offered a contract last week and he hasn't responded. So apparently he wasn't. They're saying he might not be happy with the terms. So I wouldn't like because the problem you've got, if Partey goes, we probably need another midfielder after Zubimendi. Some legends. Them man there, Gravison, Van Bommel, them man there they were beating players up on the pitch. They'd get sent off every get. Oh my God, Mendes has shifted. Jamal drilled across. Ronaldo! See, that's what he's there for. Cristiano Ronaldo with the poacher's goal. That's the moment. See, that is the moment, people. That's what we're here for. He didn't even do the celebration either. Why did he not do the celebration, man? That's all we're here for. See! You can't write him off. We were saying it looks sad, but he got the goal. Look at Nuno Mendes. That guy is a joke. Cucurella, a little push as well. That guy chats too much. Bit of chatting. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is the moment. Good goal, man. Poacher's goal, back post. I can't believe he didn't celebrate. Good job I didn't tweet anything about taking him off, you know what I mean? You can't write off them legends still. You keep that private. That's what he's there for. But I said he's got to stay in the penalty area. Keeps moving out wide and stuff. He ain't going to score. This guy's going to end up with 1,000 goals in football, man. What a game. What a game of football. Sean Paul or Sean Kingston? I go Sean Paul. Dirty, yeah. Chanda Paul. Yeah, for the poor them. Respect the Prem GOAT. Man like Ronnie, relax, bro. You ever heard about Thierry Henry, fella? But nah, respect Ronnie. He's a joke still. Richard, the fact you can raise your hand and admit you got it wrong, picking Timber over Hakimi shows you're a grounded fan. Our heterosexuals will stand by. You got to go off what you see, man. Hakim is unbelievable. Hakim is unreal, man. He's too good on the ball. You can't ignore that. The modern day fullback, you do have to have a lot of quality going forward. Greatness at it again, still dominating at 40. You love to see it, man. Do you know when Ronaldo left Man United and went to Real Madrid? I started to like him more because we were in such rivalry with United. It's like, you know, when you're battling with someone and they've got such a great player, it's like you can't openly admit how much you like that player because you're going to battle. You know what I mean? The moment he went to Real Madrid, I was like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I love Ronaldo. Pedri. Oh, Pedri. Oh, what a block that is. Nuno Mendes. Pedri twisting up. Yo, how did Mendes recover there? Spain are a joke. I know they're drawing, but the way they play football. And Lamin's actually not even playing that well. Nuno Mendes is incredible. No, I'm telling you, man. When Ronaldo was at United, I was like, I can't believe they've got a player this good. Do you know what I mean? The moment he went to Real, I was like, yeah, man. Ronaldo's a sick baller, you know what I'm saying? But when he was there, I had to just, nah. Pedri. Yo, how has Mendes recovered? He's actually twisted him up. And his recovery's a joke. Told man about Pedri. What I say at the start of the show, he's better than Vitinha, bro. He's a joke on the ball. He can attack as well. That's what makes him so good. Nuno Mendes, we got Nuno Tavares. Is that a free kick? This game's got Ronaldo winning goal written all over it, hasn't it? They haven't even played that well, Portugal. Spain have been far better, but you can just see Ronaldo. The script is written, innit? The script is absolutely written for Ronaldo to score the winning goal. Pure scenes. I would probably go mad if he scored, I can't lie. Free kick to Portugal out wide. Bruno Fernandes hardly been in the game. He's been so quiet in this game. Cucurella is such a rat. Yeah, he's one of them players, just can't stand him. Nathan said, Curtis, you have to respect what Ronaldo is doing at this point in his career, still playing at the top level against a great young team. No, trust me, I know we were talking before saying, he looks kind of old and struggling, but he's 40 years of age, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's got no right to even be on this pitch. The referee might be younger than Ronaldo, for all we know. And he's still that guy. He's still got that aura. He's still got the quality to score a goal if he gets a chance. Bruno Fernandes whips it in. I would like here either Ronaldo or Lamine Yamal to score the winner. Because I'll go mad if one of them scores. We need mad celebrations, They're appealing for a penalty. Who is that? I think, is that Bernardo? It's not given. He's trying to get to 1,000 goals, isn't he, Ronaldo? Sané, Sesko, Saka. Arsenal attack after year 6. Let's see. I did predict that the other day, triple S. But who knows? We'll see who we get. What ball that is. Here come Portugal. Oh, good block. Goalkeeper collects Bruno's cross. Ronaldo was lurking at the near post there. Ronaldo scored 30-plus goals playing right wing in a 4-4-2. Listen, he's unbelievable. Like, genuinely, I say it all the time. He's, after Henry, and I'm not even just saying this out of bias, after Henry, CR7's the best player I've seen in the Prem. He didn't do it for years and years and years. At the start, he wasn't getting the goals. Then he got better and better and better. But his peak at United it's right up there. Like, he might have one of the best. He's got one of the best seasons we've ever seen in the Premier. He won the Ballon d'Or. He won the Champions League. Like, I give it Henry because he did it for longer in the Prem at a higher level, Ronnie had a few quiet years. Henry was winning Golden Boot year after year after year. But Ronaldo, like, I'll never sit here and say. I know a lot of Liverpool fans are now saying Salah, but I would put Ronaldo, Henry above Salah. The only way you can put Salah above Ronaldo and Henry is if you're talking about, like, because, well, I don't even know if he's got bigger numbers than Henry. He might have now, actually, but use the longevity. But I'm talking the peak. Ronaldo's best season is better than any season I've ever seen from Salah. It's just not even close. And if you're talking about the eye test, it's a different level. It's a different level. Salah, great goal scorer, but not footballer. The footballer thing's exaggerated. He's not a bad footballer, Salah, but he's not the most exciting player to watch unless you're a Liverpool fan. There's certain players that even if you don't support that club, you love watching that player play. People loved watching on replay. People love watching Ronaldo play. Even Bale at Tottenham was going crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like Suarez at Liverpool for that couple years. Hazard at Chelsea. They're players that every fan, even if you didn't like that club, you had to sit there and go, yo, this is a genius at work. Like, I have to just admire this. I don't think people have that same feeling when they watch Mo Salah play football. Like fans of other clubs, I think they look at him and go, yo, what a goal machine he is, and his numbers are crazy. But the actual gameplay, Pedri is a joke. Left foot, right foot. Nico Williams. Oh, just wide. I mean, I hope I'm not doing him a disservice there, but that's what I think. That's what I would say. After Henry, 05-08, Ronaldo clear of Henry. Nah, relax, man. Forever gonna. Do you rate Zlatan? I mean, he's damn underrated tall guy. Zlatan's a joke, bro. He was unreal. For a striker of that height, his mobility and everything was insane. Zlatan's a serious player. Zlatan's a proper player, man. No, when man starts saying Henry doesn't come close to CR7, you man better chill with that kind of talk. This guy was running from his own half, bro, doing a madness. Toronto Scouser, I'm a lifelong Liverpool fan. I agree with you 100% about Sal. Great player. Great player. Like, I appreciate footballers from all clubs, right? So this ain't no Liverpool thing, like, for me being like this in Liverpool. I've watched Liverpool for years. Like, Luis Suarez at Liverpool, absolutely outrageous for that couple years. Torres, when he first came to Liverpool, phenomenal. Steven Gerrard, unbelievable for Liverpool. Salah's numbers are phenomenal. He'll go down as one of their best ever players. But if we're talking pure eye test, nah, there were better players than him at Liverpool. You know what? I'll go as far as this. I preferred watching Coutinho at Liverpool. I preferred watching Coutinho. I like them. I like them kind of players more. You know what I mean? It were just they're technically just so techie. You know what I mean? I love them ballers more. Hazard, Suarez, yeah, them man there, man. They'll rip you apart. They'll score mad goals. Mahrez, oh my days, one of the most underrated footballers I've probably ever watched. Mahrez is genuinely one of the. Oh my God, Bernardo Silva, what a touch, gets you at though. Mahrez is absolutely incredible at football. Like, I don't know if it's a Man City thing, but then Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. I feel like a lot of players go to Man City, win loads of trophies, but they don't get that hype in world football. I don't know what it is. Mahrez, to me, is like, I think he's one of the best right wingers we've watched in recent years. This guy won a Prem at Leicester. Do you know what I mean? One Player of the Year at Leicester and a Prem, and then goes City, wins. The guy is a joke. What a player. But I don't know. It might be a Man City thing. Oh, Alexis Sanchez, bro. I loved him. He's one of my favourite Arsenal players. I loved him. Now, Mahrez, the ball just used to melt to his foot. It didn't make sense. His first touch didn't make sense. Here come Portugal. Watch. Ronaldo winner. Ay, poor cross, man. What are you doing? Nelson Semedo drills it, the keeper. Football is watched for entertainment. Exactly. No way anyone could be convinced by Williams. You know what? Anthony's a big fan of Martinelli, so I know he's not allowing any left winger to just come to Arsenal unless he sees a big upgrade on Martinelli. He ain't gonna allow it to happen. Here comes Leao for Portugal. Oh, Yon, did I miss your super chat, bro? Usually they save by themselves. So my apologies. Write as a normal comment. I'll read it. I never saw it, bro. They're meant to automatically save. Richard said KDB is the Prem GOAT. Oh, yeah. No. Calm, bro. Calm. Look at his stats over the years. Look at the trophies won. You always say trophies are what. Yeah, you're right, but he ain't the Prem GOAT, bro. He can't be. How can he be the Prem GOAT? I'm not even certain De Bruyne's the best midfielder we've seen in the Prem. Never mind the GOAT. He can't chat to Ronaldo and Henry and them, man. Not for me. His trophy cabinet's insane. Do I give Richard a timeout, even though it's a super chat? And he's been in the community for a while. Richard, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Just to have a think. Gather your thoughts a little bit. Kevin De Bruyne, the GOAT. No. Don't even think he's the best midfielder I've seen in the Prem. That's before I start talking about strikers and wingers. Great player, but 3 minutes. We'll see you in 3. Inacio comes off of Vega. He got to hold that, man. We all rate Kevin De Bruyne, but yo, just chill. Just chill, bro. Bernardo Silva's coming off. Who's coming on? So Leao for Bernardo Silva. Look at the players they got, man. Richard's he's been in the community a while, man. Big him up, but just 3 minutes, just to calm down, gather your thoughts, maybe watch who's coming on. Isco and Marino. Here we go. Arsenal tax. Let's do this. Marino header, back post, run round the corner flag. Gerrard and Scholes were better, says Caps. I love Gerrard and Scholes, man. What? He took Pedri off. Are you mad? What are you doing? There better be an injury thing there. How are you taking him off? He's been one of the best players on the pitch. I mean, I love Isco, you know, but you don't take off Pedri, fam. He's having an absolute storm. What is he doing there? Anyway, Prime Santi. Oh, technically, mate. Taking free kicks and corners with your weak foot in the Prem's mad. Mad. The problem with Cazorla, the first year or so, we played him like as a winger. Like he used to tuck in off the wing. I don't think he was great there. When we played him deep lying playmaker next to Coquelin, that performance at Man City away. I like Leao, you know. All right, I don't. He's fell over. He won a free kick though. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Actually, what weak foot? He didn't have a weak foot, Cazorla. Zubi and Marino. Yeah. All right. Cool. A little Arsenal reunion in midfield. Let's see what's going on. 15 minutes to go, people. Anthony says, get me Leao. So he is a Leao fan. He's willing to... you know me, guys. I'm a Leao fan. I would take him, especially now the price has dropped. They said 100 mil. They're now saying 70 million euros, which is like 63 million pounds. Him and Nico Williams on the pitch at the same time. Leao and Mendes on the left is nasty work, man. Oh, he's ran straight into him there. See how much players they're putting on these guys. Marino gets it out wide. Here's Nico Williams up against. You know Williams had a decent game. They've dragged the right back. Here's Lamine. Oh, shot straight at the keeper. He drifts onto that left foot so easy, man. He just drifts onto it. Dimitri Payet, Michu, Tarak. For some reason, I'm worried about Zubi. This guy. I hope not. I think he's looked good tonight. I think he's looked very good. Untouchable said, Leao is trash. I watch Milan every week. He's been benched by every manager. A lot of people were not convinced by him. So you know what? He might be one of them players that on a weekly basis, if you watch, he's just not that consistent. Probably, you know, sometimes you don't watch teams. You only see players when they've done something good. So when I see something, it's like, yo, there's a highlight here of Leao. And he looks good. But I don't see the week in, week out performance. So a lot of people say he's inconsistent. Wow, that is some risky football from Portugal. I don't know how they got out. No, Nuno Mendes change of pace is crazy. Portugal can play, man. I think they've sat back too much. They've allowed Spain to dominate the ball too much. Leao's moments of brilliance, he disappears for weeks. And that's fair enough. As I said, I don't watch Milan all the time. But I think his game would suit the Premier League, though. But yeah, Night Redemption, he said, I would take Williams over Leao. I don't want Evo. We need to get Rodrigo. I want Rodrigo. Here's Leao. What you got? Whips it in back post. Oh, flicked away. Cucurella corner. I would take Leao over Williams personally, but I have probably watched Leao play more than Williams. Corner to Portugal. Somebody just said there's news about Sesko. What's the Sesko news? Oh, some guy on Sky said he's convinced Sesko will play for Arsenal. Offer is expected. Listen, I've already accepted in my head it's going to be Sesko. I'm not still. We're not even being linked with Gyökeres anymore. You know what I mean? No, it's not a here we go yet, but what's going on here? Injured goalkeeper. Costa injured for Portugal. 11 minutes to go. Been a quality game. No, what happened to this big driller? Man just keeps typing in players' names. Oh, how did you do? Oh, relax, man. Liao looks like I show Speed's older brother. Kepper in phase 7. Osimhen is still on the market. Fair play to Osimhen, you know, because I thought he was just out here for the dough. Changed his mind at the end and said, listen, man, I'm staying in Europe. Where's he going to end up? Does he just go to Galatasaray or... Yo, Ronaldo shushing. Let me show you this picture while this guy's getting treatment. There's a break in play anyway. Look at this picture, look. Ronaldo shushing with Lamine in the picture. See also England versus Senegal. It's at the Forest Ground as well on Tuesday if you're in Nottingham. Although, if you saw that England game yesterday, they should be giving tickets away. They shouldn't be charging people to watch that nonsense. 1-0 against Andorra. Are you mad? I didn't even watch the full game, but when I turned it on, it was like watching paint dry, so I turned it off. Lewandowski announces break from the Poland squad. Apparently he doesn't get on with the manager. Here's a corner. What we saying? CR7. Header to win it. Ball whipped in. It's flicked on. No, it's cleared. Is Lamine. Nico Williams on the move. Look how easy he drifts past people. It's crazy. He just sidestepped him there. Like he's not even there. Neto gets a yellow card. Richard's back. He said, I'd like to apologise to absolutely nobody. Check Kevin De Bruyne's stats since he joined. Tell me a player more consistent for that length of time. Also, that 3-minute time. Richard, man, I thought you was going to come back a changed man and say, listen, guys, I got it wrong. Got a bit hyped up because he's just retired and I've seen all the videos. You're putting Kevin De Bruyne above Cristiano Ronaldo and Thierry Henry, bro. Nah, man. The trophy cabinet's full, of course it is, but we're talking individual, bro. Has Kevin De Bruyne wowed you the way those guys were wowing you? Not a chance, bro. Not a chance. Paying for the apology. I'm tempted to give him another 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can extend the time out. It's either 3 minutes or a ban. We're not going to ban him. He's been a solid part of the community. Hey, Zubi, them driving runs. Here we go. Isco! Ooh, saved. Yo, Zubi. Zubi. Oh. Yo, them driving runs from Zubi, you know. Isco's one of them players as well, man. I've always rated Isco. Proper baller. Big up Richard, though, for the super chat. Tempted to give him another 3 minutes. Hey, Charles said Premier League fixtures out on the 18th. I actually don't care who we get. You know, for me, fixtures, I'm just like, who cares? You got to play everyone, aren't you? You play everyone at some stage. I know people say, I get it. I do get it. A home game against an easy team, you beat them. You're not too stressed. I suppose you wouldn't want to have to go to Anfield on the opening day or... You know, but you got to play everyone at some stage. Marino, clash of heads there. I think he's down injured. Hopefully he's all right. Oh, is that Neto and... Oof. No, I think he's up now. He's all right. Does this go to extra time or penalties? Nations League final extra time. Does it go to extra time? Or pens. Do you guys know in the chat? Does this go extra time or penalties? I'm trying to find out here. Extra time is used in the Nations League final. They might not need it. Oh, it's cleared off the line. The Portuguese defender clears it off the line. He's offside anyway. I got excited for nothing. Yeah, it goes to extra time. Do you know what? I think extra time should be scrapped. I'd get rid of extra time. I just don't think... When's the last time you watched an exciting extra time? Like, seriously. It's always boring, extra time. They need to scrap it. Players are too tired. Penalty shootouts way more exciting. Oh, Richard's fighting the fight here. He's got stocks in Kevin De Bruyne. He said, check his stats. Bro, I saw the guy play football every year, bro. And his stats don't look amazing. This season, 4 goals. Season before, 4 goals. So he ain't started great. Year before that, 7 goals. I mean, you called him the GOAT. They don't look like GOAT. He's been at Man City since 2015 till 2024. He's had 2 seasons where he's got double figures. You might need another 3 minutes. I want to make it abundantly clear. Kevin De Bruyne is a Premier League legend, one of the best midfielders we've seen, outrageously good footballer. Premier League GOAT? Are you mad, bro? And the stats ain't helping. Like, I can bring up midfielders with way better stats. So the stats aren't going to help him. Check his assists. man's shaping it to suit. Nah, listen, his assists are mad. Only 7 this year, 10 the year before, but there's some years. 20 assists one year, 16 another year. And he got 18 another year. His assists are mad. Bro went from the Prem GOAT to check his stats to check his assists. Nah, we need to calm down, bro. Richard, man, remove them stocks. Isco gets fouled. People who use numbers have never seen Ronaldinho. Yeah, we just can't judge players purely based on numbers. I've watched Kevin De Bruyne, bro. He's a great player, but he ain't the GOAT. He ain't the Prem GOAT. No chance. But listen, the beauty of football is opinions, bro. It's opinions. We can never... If it's an opinion, there's not a factual answer, which means every answer is the right answer. It's just how you feel about that player. So if you think De Bruyne is your Premier League GOAT, then that's how you feel. You know, that's it. No one can... That's the beauty. And this is why I always tell people, you know. This is what I always tell people. Football is mainly opinions. People get mad when you have an opinion that's different to theirs. Hey, Ronaldo's down injured. You can see him cursing there. Puta. Yeah, he's going mad. He's going mad. All sorts of sharp head movements like, ah, puta. He's done. You see, the thing is... He's been strolling through them games in Saudi, yeah? You threw him in an international game. His muscles don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? He's probably cramping up. Twinged a muscle. It's crazy. I think he's coming off. He's fuming. Oh, Rooney's one of the best English players of all time. Probably not. I think the problem with Rooney is that I felt like Rooney was willing to play like backup dancer to Ronaldo at Man United. And I think that went against him, you know. I think he should have competed with him and said, yo, when Ronaldo turned up at Man United, Rooney was better than Ronaldo. And he's watched Ronaldo improve and go clear of him, where he should have been like, yo, man, I'm going to be better than you. I'm going to drive to be the best in the world. It's like he was happy to just say, do you know what I mean? Yo, I'll just do all the hard work for Ronaldo, you know? But he's an incredible player. Is Bruno captain? Man said they'll lose. Who said Christian? Who said that, bro? That's mad. Jamal's been bullied tonight. He has. He has. Absolutely. He's had moments. Ronaldo's basically the manager of that team. It's mad. Rooney, when he first went there, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Remember his hat-trick on his debut? It's Pacers. I think it's that year, man. Year of the underdog, man. Pacers will win it. How's Tricks? Any transfers? Yeah, Kepa. I didn't expect that. HR said, will Jamaica qualify for the World Cup? I think they will. I think they will. If they don't qualify for this one, will they ever qualify with the fact that the host nations are not in the qualifying group, you know, of America and Canada and that, so they have to qualify. Um, but you never know. There's still some tricky teams for them, and they need to sort out who they're calling up. There's rumours that they're trying to call some more players up, but they need to get it sorted. Minute to go. We could be heading to extra time. I definitely think they need to scrap extra time in football. It's completely overplayed. It's washed. Players are at risk of injury. Ask any player, anyone in the chat who's played football. Oh, Liao, oh, la 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 la! That's a yellow card. I tell you, man, Liao, la no man, twisted him. Look at that, like that kind of excitement there. I like. We need a player on that left that it's like, if he gets the ball and starts running at you, you're in all sorts of trouble. That's what we're lacking on the left. That's what we need. You seen as soon as he got the ball and he had a bit of space to run, the guy's done straight away. He can't defend him. He's too quick, too short. Had to foul him. Free kick to Portugal, 90th minute. 2 minutes added on. Turn the nitros on, bro. I'm telling you, man, they need to. I wish this was just going to penalties straight away. It would be exciting. Bruno Fernandes, free kick. Is he going to shoot from here? Course he is. It's blocked. It goes out for a goal kick. There was a scramble in the area. Martinelli dribbles like he's fighting the ball. He does. He really does. Richard said, if I'm risking, why didn't he get as a chap? We're going to need red stripe with this coconut water. He's dissing Henri now. Richard. You've been a solid part of this community for a while. You're putting a lot of pressure on me on a Sunday evening. You really are. He's dissing Thierry Henry. Hold a 3 minute. He's got to hold a 3 minute. De Bruyne, like, if you was arguing Cristiano Ronaldo or something, I'd go, at least I get the point. But Kevin De Bruyne? Full-time whistle goes anyway. We'll see Richard in 3 minutes. Extra time, peeps. Extra time. Right, there we go. We'll have a little break. Any transfer news? Nothing. Man said lifetime ban. And Richard's an Arsenal fan. Comment like dissing Thierry. You need to relax, bro. Come on, man. I said timeout, lifetime ban. Reports were going for Kudus. I like him. He's expensive, but Chelsea made an offer for him apparently, but offered a couple of players. It was rejected. I mean, I'll save the full stories for tomorrow, but yeah, there's a rumor. He's got an 80 million euros release clause. Just under 70 million quid. Arsenal aim to negotiate a 60 million euro. I like Kudus, you know, but again, he plays right wing. Can he play left? That's the problem, innit? Like, I think you got to look like Mbeumo. 20 goals last season. If Arsenal go for Mbeumo properly, I think they get him over United. And Mbeumo wouldn't come to Arsenal because he doesn't play on the left and we've got Saka on the right. He knows he can go to United and start every week. There's some good right wingers, but we don't know whether they can go on the left. Kudus is good. Can he go on the left or is he just better on the right? Obviously, we should find out more this week about Rodrigo. He's supposedly having this meeting to find out whether he's going to stay at Real Madrid or not. So it's almost like, okay, if they're going to get Sesko in the middle and he's probably going to need time, we maybe then need a left winger that is really, really good, so that we've got two outstanding wingers and a striker that's maybe then got a little bit less pressure on him to, score big numbers. So that's what they've got to do. If it's Sesko, they need a left winger that is top quality. But there aren't many of them. And you can't spend 80 million on Kudus. He ain't worth that. We could have signed him for like 40 million from Ajax. We didn't have the money. We ran out of money, didn't we? We couldn't buy him. That's why we got David Raya on loan with the option to buy the year after, because we'd run out of cash. So I'll be okay if we get Sesko and Rodrigo. Yeah, I mean, Rodrigo and Saka would be brilliant. Nelly Nelson said, I'm in Spain. Salou right now. Me and the wife love you. Yo, big up. Enjoy the weather. Legend Henry, best player with Ronaldinho and Pele I've ever seen in 50 years. Wow. Fair play. Fair play. He's up there. He's up there. He's one of the best strikers we've ever seen. Who do you think has been the best midfielder? Pedri for me, bro. Zubimendi's been class as well. I'm not even just saying it. Vitinha's improved as the game's gone on. Zubi and Pedri. I'm shocked that Pedri's come off. Maybe he's not fully fit. The Rodrigo thing is, we're so far away from a deal potentially being done. It's very difficult to get excited by it. Like, we want to get to the point where he's... we need to first find out that Real Madrid are willing to sell him. Then maybe we can start getting excited. But I think we're a long way off. Apparently, Fabrizio confirmed in a video that Zubimendi to Arsenal is done. And Real Madrid are not in for him. So I think it's done. I think it's done. I think if Real Madrid wanted him, they'd have already tried to do business. Real Madrid are not a team that messes about. There's a release clause. They'd pay it and sign him. It'd be game over. They're not in for him because they either don't want him or they can't get him because we've already done the deal, which is what I think. I think the deal's already been done. And I think Xabi Alonso is the one that more wants him, where Real Madrid are probably saying, got Tchouaméni, got Camavinga, they've got players already in that role. The money probably got to go elsewhere. Extra time about to get underway, people. 30 more minutes. Most games that go to extra time go to penalties, and that's what I'm saying about penalty shootouts. They should just go straight to pens. Sports Genius said, Big C, pray for the immigrant families here in the USA. They're taking parents at graduations, churches, sporting events. It's on and popping here in LA. Now, listen, first of all, man, everybody stay safe in America. Obviously, I've been in America a lot in the last few years. Had a great time over there. What do you know? Just as I was going live, somebody sent me a video. I think one was in LA and one was in New York, and they were like fighting police. And I was like, bro, you've sent me a video with no explanation. I don't know what the video means. So what's going on? Are they just attacking people? What's actually happening, bro? Let me know in the chat. I saw a video and I said, what is it? Is it a protest? What's going on? And then he never messaged me back. So I'm like, I need the context behind the video to understand what's going on. Is it what is actually going on there then? Why are people just getting attacked by police in America? Yo, big up, bro. Seen you and the man them in Knots last night, Jar, and that. Hope you enjoyed your night with my brother. 0115. You don't know. Oh, what a miss. Semedo, left foot, puts it wide at the near post. Should have scored. Probably not the play he wanted it to fall to. I think he hits it against his own foot. Nuno Mendes this game. Look at that. That is terrible tackers, man. Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Knots in the building. Nico Williams comes off. Alex Baena comes on. They're getting all illegals out by force. What, they're just going up to people and just... Pedro Porro comes on. They're just going up to people in the street and just... Yeah, man. Immigration police snatching people up all over the country. Trump this time, man. Boy. ICE raid, protest, martial law, LA protest, and then federal government using an excuse deployed the National Guard illegally. Nah, that's mad. ICE storming schools, job site, just rolling in and just. But by force, though, I'm seeing people just get grabbed. Like, they're not going over like, "Hi, sir, can we talk?" It's like, "Yo, get on the ground." Like, I'm like, what? What's going on? Nah, it's all mad. It's all mad. People, stay safe, man. Stay safe. I'm telling you. Make sure you got that paperwork. Richard said, "I got more bands than Diddy from Mother Care." I'm trolling, to be fair. Henri is better than KDB. Yes, we got him back. We got him back. Henri is better. Come on, Thierry, bro. Va-va-voom. I'm just mad Arteta got us doing up History Channel. I told people a long time ago on this channel, you know, they said, "How come you always have like Henri and Bergkamp in your background?" I said, it's History Channel FC, people. I have to look back on the good times, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, the World Cup as well, Club World Cup as well. This month, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad, people. But yeah, people, stay safe in America, man. It looks crazy over there. Will Arsenal win a trophy next season? I wish I knew the answer. I hope. Again, I think a lot of it will come down to the signings. You sign top players, it becomes easier, right? I mean, am I going on tour? Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, people. Probably, but I haven't booked it all yet. But I'm starting to put things in place, so we'll see. Who you got in the finals? I just got a feeling Halliburton's gonna get it, man. What the Hally? What the helly? It just feels like it's that year of the underdog. Whoever you think's gonna win, it's like the other team's gonna win. You know, everybody thought OKC were gonna win. It's probably gonna be Indiana, man. Reggie Miller settings, you know. But OKC, they've got to win tonight. I think they're at home, right? They've got to make it 1-1. If they go 2-0 down, they're in all sorts of trouble. Thinking to relocate from the UK. It's do you know, it's crazy that you said that, right? Because I was speaking to one of my friends last night, and we was like, it's difficult because if you haven't lived in other countries, you know, there's pros and cons, isn't there, of all countries. But I have to admit, as I've got older living in England, I kind of feel like I would want to live somewhere else. Like, for a start, the weather. The weather changes people's moods in this country, which is crazy that weather can lift the mood of people. On most days, it's grey clouds, it's kind of cold, and people are miserable. When the sun's out, all of a sudden in England, people are happy. People are happy going out for dinner. You see people smile, so you go, "Bro." But I just don't like living in a cold country, man. I need to live somewhere with nice weather. It's too cold here, man. It rains too much as well. You know what I mean? I need nice weather, man. I just want to, you know what I mean, roll around, shorts and t-shirt, chilled vibe. I'm just a chill guy, people. Dun, 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 dun. You know, it's too cold over here, man. It's too cold. You know, like I go on holiday and people say good morning. Yo, good morning, sir. Have a good day. People, I'm telling you, strangers will not say good morning to you in England. If they do, you're very lucky. People ain't saying morning to you. They'll walk past you, head down, no conversation. There's no sense of community anymore in England. Everybody's just head down, focus on yourself, try and make as much money as possible. You know, everything's getting more expensive. It's just, I don't know, man. Obviously, man, I grew up here, so you make of it what you can. But, nah. Ball whipped in. Oh, he should have hit that, man. It's Cucurella. Oh, over the bar. Yeah, England has it's definitely changed a lot, man. I feel like people are miserable in England, and a lot of the weather, the sense of community, it's all different, man. It's all different. The place is different, man. When we were kids, man, everyone just played out. Everyone just played out. We played out all night. Not even just in front of the house. I'll be 5, 10 minutes away from the house. Do you know what I mean? Playing football till it's dark. Mum's shouting down the street for me to come in. You can't do that now. You got kids in England. I swear, like, you can't just let them go on the streets and just play football. Like, far down the road where, you better make sure I can see where you are. It's different. England's mad now. England's crazy now, man. And it could be the same everywhere. So I can only speak for here because I'm here. You know what it's like? The more difficult things become financially for people, the more problems you have. Because people start rebelling, so they'll turn to crime, they'll do all kinds of stuff. Cost of living's going up, rent's going through the roof, taxes mad, you start making money and they take, oh my God, Nuno Mendes, oh no, he didn't. Give a penalty just for vibes, ref says no. Everything's more expensive. You go and do your, oh, they're fighting now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Smack him. Yeah, man, they're scrapping. Nuno Mendes ran from the halfway line. He's complaining for a penalty. The ref said he dived. Now they're fighting. Yeah, man, it's and listen, it might be like that everywhere. I can't lie. I can only speak for England, but the country is just, yeah, no, Eduardo, that's what it is, bro. Everyone's in survival mode right now in England because everything's going up. The petrol's going up, the food's going up, the tax is going up. The more you make, the more they take off you. It's all mad. It's all mad. So I don't know. I don't know. The problem is, it's like, what country do you move to? Was that a penalty? I mean, there's contact, but it looks like he's looking for it. But VAR check, man. There is a little bit of contact there. Potential red card check. So they haven't given the penalty, but they could be giving a red card for the fight that happened after. Yeah, man, I don't know. You can work from anywhere. That's the beauty of, if you're doing remote work and stuff, you can move. But I don't know. What did Mendes do then? Here he goes. Yo, the man just pushed him, ran up to him and pushed him to the floor. Leao dashes the next man to the... See, look at Portugal there. They're on smoke. That's what I want to see at Arsenal. Players getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? You can't dash. Nuno Mendes is a joke. What a player. Carl said my tax bill is ridiculous, but the weather is worse. Keros, yeah, shout me, bro. Drop me an email. I didn't know whether you were still going to do the emails in the off-season, but yeah, if you were about, let me know. Curtis, should Spurs get Dyche was Big Ange. Big Ange wasn't, Rob, mate. 22 defeats is a joke. Even I don't lose that many games at Everton, mate. Wheat bricks, wheat wood, wheat concrete. Here's Leao. Here's Leao. Leao. Oh, my God. I was actually going to commentate a Leao goal in a Dyche voice there, but it goes out. That would have been scenes. Leao, man, I'm telling you. Look, people are just scared of him, man. I'm telling you. The end product's not great, man. Leao is a problem, man. Rapid. I'd take him at Arsenal, man. I'm telling you now. 70 million euros, I'd take him. Bruffy, big up, man. New member. Big up your damn self. Corner to Portugal. Leao, same as Martinelli. I think he'd be better in the Prem. People still have to remember, Italy is a very defensive league, man. The Prem's more open. Oh, he's just giving the ball away. I might delete that tweet. Just said I'd take him at Arsenal. He's giving the ball away so simple as well. Oh, Lamine there, man. You got to pick that ball out. Here is Leao, though. Lamine. Hey! Foul. I thought he won the ball. I'd take Leao, man. I prefer him to Nico Williams. I am actually, I'd swear down, this has been a great game. It's crazy because Lamine actually hasn't played that well. I think Mendes is unbelievable. Not only has Mendes been the best attacking player on the pitch, he's wrapped up Lamine Yamal with pure aggression. I've never seen Yamal get pocketed like this. He's pocketed him. Free kick to Portugal. Grant said, I'm thinking back now. I love watching Lucas Podolski and Arshavin. They hardly get a mention. I wore the blue anniversary shirt every day. I remember when we signed Arshavin, I was so excited. Oh, what a ball, Bruno. Drew the cross. Oh, my. Are you seeing that cross from Nuno Mendes? That ball. Oh, Mendes straight at the keeper. That free kick from Bruno was sick. Nah, look at... They're not even showing it. The cross from Mendes, left foot across the area full time. Oh my days, what a player. What a player this guy is. Head and shoulders above any left back in the world right now. He's outrageously good. This is one of the best games I've ever seen from him. He's absolutely pocketed Yamal. He's just so good going forward as well. In extra time, he's got so much energy. Mendes pocketed Salah, Saka and Yamal this season. I mean, did he pocket Salah? Maybe, actually. Did he pocket Saka? Saka scored in the second leg and missed the open goal that he should have scored, so he should have bagged two. He also had that one, here's Jamal against Mendes. I don't think he did pocket Saka. Saka scored one, should have scored two. Jamal shoots it safe. I reckon, I don't think he pocketed Saka. If you score and should have scored a second, and Donnarumma made a great save in that second leg where he tipped it over the bar, I don't think you can say he pocketed him. Not Saka. Saka should have scored two in that game. Arshavin goal at Old Trafford, yeah, man. And the 4 at Anfield. Where he's just running off like, oh, 4 goals, man. Yeah, they were good players. Didn't get enough out of them, did we? Like, I thought Arshavin was going to be a top player for us. He was for a little bit, but not for long enough. This game's getting feisty, I'm telling you. You can tell it's on edge. Porro against Leao. Look at Leao, man. He does mad things, but then he... Did the ref give a free kick? What's he giving there? Oh, extra... Oh, half-time, extra time. This is a good game. I actually just said scrap extra time, and this extra time has been decent. Here we go. Half-time and extra time, people. You know what it is? When you do a watch-along and it goes to extra time, you just want the penalty shootout. Like, you've made us wait this long. Give us the penalties. Mendes pocketed Saka, didn't Saka had to swap wings? Did he? I don't... Leao is a FIFA Street player. Well, I used to love watching FIFA Street. Oh, I never said bring Ramos on for CR7. I said Ramos ain't that good. I did say one or two things about Ronaldo, though. I can't lie. The speed we operate when it comes to goalkeeper, centre-back, and Chelsea rejects is remarkable. It needs to be studied. Curtis, who do you want to win? I don't know, you know. There's a lot of players on both teams that I like. I think I'm kind of neutral, you know. I don't mind who wins. Oh, Matt, honestly, watching football besides Arsenal is so refreshing. I love watching football. I'm enjoying football. Like, Because you see players playing with freedom, man. We watch Arsenal. How many times this season have I said during a watch along, my eyelids are getting heavy. They feel like they got bricks in them. My eyelids aren't heavy tonight. I'm loving this game. Nuno Mendes, absolutely outstanding performance. It's crazy. Great game. Thoughts on Thunder's Pacers? I reckon if Pacers win tonight, they'll win all of it. Okay, see a good. Wow, Lamine dragged. Lamine dragged for Jeremy Pino. That is crazy. That's what you call wrapped up. You know what, though? At 17, man, you need that. You need to learn that you're not just going to destroy everyone, man. No, even the greats, man, they've had games where they've been pocketed. So Lamine needs to learn that. Yo, you're a great player, bro, but you've met someone here that knows how to deal with you. So, which player did you fear the most when they play against Arsenal? For me, there's only one, and it is not a current player. If we're talking about no, why is Ronaldo's doing up assistant manager again, giving Jota a team talk? Jota on for Neto. It's Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba's goal record against Arsenal, it just didn't make no sense. It made no sense. The way that guy used to terrorise, man, Senderos and them, man. Nah. Didier against Arsenal, big problem. Big problem. That guy was a monster against us. I don't know what his issue was, but he always scored against us. There's other players. I know some of you are saying Hazard, Kane, Vardy, them man, Firmino. Them man all had great records against us. But that Drogba guy, I don't know what his problem was, but he just used to bully us every time. Will we get a winner in this last 15 minutes? Neto's a strange one, isn't he, man? You know, when he was at Wolves, I was like, yo, I'll take this guy at Arsenal. He hasn't looked great at Chelsea. I think he's better on the right. I don't know about him on the left. Drogba scored against Arsenal just for fun. Yeah, he was a joke, man. The side foot knuckleball free kick that he scored against us, I think it was in the League Cup final. He just used to wind me up. He was a monster. Jota's on, and Jota is a decent finisher usually. We need a Drogba. There aren't many Drogbas. Spain on the attack. Cucurella. Oh, it's good block. This has been a really good game. Considering end of the season, a lot of these players have probably played 45, 50, 55 games. And it's a cracking game. Will we get a late winner? I'd rather not. I actually want extra time now. Is that true about the referee? Uriah Rennie dead at 65. Premier League's first black referee passes away months after learning to walk again from a rear condition that left him paralyzed. Wow. That is sad, man. Uriah Rennie, that's Premier League history there. For the old school Premier League dons, man, we all remember Uriah Rennie, man. That's sad, man. When people put things in the chat, I have to like make sure and read the story first. You know what I mean? That's sad. I'm just seeing it here. That's crazy. Shot from the halfway. Oh, keeper nearly got lobbed. Porro. Man shot from 50 yards out. It's actually a good effort as well. Yeah, man, that's sad, man. Sad news about Uriah Rennie, man. First black Premier League referee. First gen Don. Born in Jamaica, moved to England at the age of 6. Yeah, man. Sad news, man. Isco is 10 times the player Odegaard. Isco's good player, man. He looks like he's rolled back the years this year as well. I thought Isco was done after leaving Madrid, but he has looked good, man. Which Premier League team used to have bully in their team? Well, like I said, Drogba, I think Diego Costa was a bully as well, so they've had a couple of them. Costa was Costa was an animal, wasn't he? He just wanted to fight everyone. If you did any type of challenge on Diego Costa, he would dive to the floor. But then when he was putting a challenge in on you, he would stud you, he'd scratch you. He was horrible. Horrible, horrible player, but kind of... Oh, look at Ayazabal's touch, man. Spain on the attack. Ball whipped in, Porro's cross his paw. Yeah, he was an animal. Leao, see you later, Porro. That is a disgusting tackle. He's too dangerous, man, in transition. That is an awful challenge, but you've got to take a yellow for that, haven't you? Kevin Davis was a bully as well. He's an original elbow man. That man just elbow you all the time. Them original... Yo, Suarez. Suarez will bite you on your shoulder, bro. You know what I mean? Literally. Oh, team. Sorry. It's been a long week, hasn't it? I'm misreading super chats and everything. Team... Who's the bully team? I mean, if you're going old school, it's Wimbledon. And no, why is Martinez talking to Leao like that? Look how mad the face is he's pulling. Old school Wimbledon, man. You know what I mean? Bolton used to beat us up as well with Davis and them. Stoke, Delap and them, man. Jeez. We used to get beat up there with Walters and Fuller and all them, man. Them, man, was brutal, you know. Stoke away for a long time. Wenger just couldn't deal with that game. He just had no idea how to cope with it. Look at Leao, man. I swear if Porro would have missed time that he's getting sent off. Leao's... Do you know what it is, though, with these wingers nowadays, yeah? They're like... Like, Leao's so exciting, yeah, but he does... Sometimes the end product, like... He's kind of done 2 or 3 players there, but then he's lost the ball, so it's kind of... On one hand, it's great, but you need the end product. I think the old school one was Wimbledon. They're the original, crazy gang. But Stoke was mad. Wenger had no idea how to deal with that team. And no matter how good we were, we went there and just got beat up. They just beat us up. Because them days there, you could crunch people and get away with it. Nowadays, VAR, them teams would never survive. Them teams that get relegated have red cards every week. You couldn't play football like that anymore. But yeah. Man United were bully boys with Keane. Yeah. They had some like tough guys. Yap Stam was strong. Keane. Vidic. Oh my days, you see that touch? He lost the ball though. Spain have gone a bit quiet now. Don't know if the changes have helped him. I think Ayazabal just came off as well. Ball whipped in back post. Oh, headed wide. Sneaked in at the back post there. Pino heads it wide. Mark Viduka, yeah, Leeds had a good team back in the day, man. Hasselbank, Viduka and them. Portugal look more likely to win now. They look good in transition. Rodrigo's not perfect. He's better than average, not great. And again, not even worth talking about in terms of Arsenal. What I like about Rodrigo, he looks after the ball very well. We're a possession-based team, so ideally you want a possession-based winger. Kvaratskhelia would have been ideal for that, to be honest. But Rodrigo is very much in that same bracket of like, I look after the ball and I can dribble and cause. You look at Leao and Williams, they're absolute carnage merchants. They're going to excite the fans, but they're going to frustrate you as well. Like, they will lose the ball, they will make wrong decisions. How hard are they going to work defensively? But they are players that, if you're watching Arsenal, they will excite you. And the kids will love him. You know what I mean? And I know it's got nothing to do with the kids, but what I mean is, like, growing up, there was players that you loved as a kid and you wanted to play like it. I feel like a player like Leao, that next generation would love him at Arsenal. The celebrations, the whole thing. Now, Arteta probably don't care about that. I don't think Arteta even wants players that are like that, which is actually what he maybe needs to change a little bit. He might need players like that. Where sometimes, their moments of magic can win you a game. But sometimes you might feel like you're carrying them a little bit, especially defensively. So it's a tough one. It is a tough one. I'd take Leao all day long, though, at Arsenal. When he gets the ball, you just feel like he's going to cause a problem. I love players who make you feel like that when you're watching them. And I just think playing for AC Milan, playing in Italy, you're not going to see the best of him. Them kind of wingers, they tend to thrive more in more open leagues. I feel like even Kvara's game will go up at PSG. He was still really good at Napoli. Ball whipped across by Spain, cleared away. Bremner and Giles, that is proper old school, isn't it? Billy Bremner. Arteta prefers robots and yes men. I hope he changes. What Leao? Rafa Leao. Can't believe we didn't go for Cherky. Well, this is what I'm saying. Managers have to be adaptable, because most people said Pep wouldn't take a player like Cherky. He's a maverick, doesn't defend that much, doesn't press that much. It's not a typical Pep player, but Pep signed him, or gonna sign him. So even Pep is adaptable. And that's what you've got to be a top manager. You can't just be like, this is what I do and I'm going to just stick with it no matter what. Ricardo Gardner Bolton, Bibby Gardner, man, I trained with him with the national team. I still talk to him actually a little bit. So yeah, man, he's a legend in Jamaica, man. Bibby. Mitoma, I think a year, 18 months ago, a lot of big Prem clubs would have gone for him, but I don't know what it is with Mitoma. I think he's a bit inconsistent, and his numbers aren't great, and people want goal-scoring wingers, but technically he's very good. He caused problems against Arsenal. Porro whips in, it's deflected. Here's Marino. Goes back. Pep might destroy him. Remember, Pep signs players so other teams cannot. I think Pep might adapt a bit, man. Pep's had a really bad season. I think he will know that he has to change. Ball rolled in. Oh, cleared away. I think Pep can adapt. If you look at Pep over the years, when things have needed changing, he tends to change. You look at the kind of players that he's signing, Nori, Cherky, Reinders. I think you're going to see a bit of a different Man City next season. This is a guy that, when he was at Barcelona, he signed Zlatan, let Eto'o go. That didn't work. Zlatan went back to David Villa, Pedro, and Messi. City he had Aguero. He adapts. He goes to Haaland. I think Pep is adaptable, man. I think he is. I think Cherky will cook at City, bro. I honestly do. I think he'll cook. It'll be interesting what else they get. Mamouche, but like Mamouche is a player, man. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's a really good player. Rodrigo, Gyökeres, and Saka, killer attack, but that will never happen. Who knows? Imagine we just got shocked. Imagine out of nowhere we just got here we go on Gyökeres. They just threw the curveball. Told everyone we were going for. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Rodrigo would lift the fan base, man. He really would. Here comes Spain. Ball misplay. Yeah, Luke's put this in about 30 times. Let me read it. Apologies. He said, Curtis, that Roland Garros final has made me realise how poor the Premier League was this season. I'm a big tennis fan, but football is my number one sport, and I wasn't entertained like that once this season. I hear what you're saying. I was really enjoying the tennis today. Yeah, I was. But this has been a brilliant game. I think this feels like one of the most enjoyable games I've watched. The Nations League of all things, which we were saying it's a glorified friendly, but the game against France the other day was really good. I would have done a watch along for that. I got in after the game had kicked off. And then this has been a brilliant game, and we're 2 minutes away from penalties. Oh, Marino can't get there. Somebody just said, would you take Sesko and Gyökeres, but no winger? Martinelli or Trossard, man. It would mean having Gyökeres though, which would be good. We need a winger. No, we need a winger. You go Martinelli, Trossard for another year. Nah, I want the winger, man. We need both. We need a left winger and a striker. So I want both. Yeah, we'll do a member stream this week. We have to. We have to. Is Cherky very hyped? He is, but he's obviously good. It's how good. Can he adapt to the Premier League? Zubby's looked very good. He's a technician. He's very calm on the ball. He picks up very good positions. I can see why a lot of clubs like him. I'm actually very surprised that the clubs in Spain have allowed him to just leave. Like, you don't often see players like that leave the Spanish league. I mean, you look at Barca, I suppose, because they got Pedri and players like that. De Jong, maybe they don't need him. Real Madrid have got Tchouaméni, but I don't think he's been a massive success for them yet. He's good, don't get me wrong, but ball whipped in. Portugal on the attack, headed over the ball. Jota, good jump there. But I think Zubi will do well at Arsenal. The only thing I would say is the Premier League is a bit different to international football. So it will be a lot more. He'll have to do a lot more defending than he does for Spain. Spain have 70% possession. He spends most of the game on the ball. He'll have to be a bit more physical in the Prem. But if he can adapt, looks a good player. Minute added on. We are getting a penalty shootout. Referee has blown the whistle. Yes, I'm glad. I wanted pens. Once you've dragged us all this time, we need the penalty shootout, right? We need the penalty shootout. So let me just get that timer. Right, there we go. Very good game. Entertaining game, 2-2. Penalty shootout on the way, people. Good Sunday night stream here. Big up how many we got? 2,300 locked in, man. Great numbers. Great numbers. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Get the likes up. Apparently De Bruyne to Napoli is close. It's an interesting move, that Napoli. I mean, they are champions. Antonio Conte. Did Conte manage him at Chelsea? I'm not sure. Not sure, but yeah. Be interesting. McTominay and De Bruyne in midfield. We haven't even got 1,000 likes, people. Come on. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. We're on 810 likes. We got to be getting 1,000 likes. Arsenal have been in discussion with West Ham regarding Kudus. Arsenal aims to negotiate in the deal of 55-60 million euros. I do like Kudus, Again, can he play on the left? But I do like him. And I think we know that Arteta likes him because he wanted to get him at Ajax. And he ended up going to West Ham. So he's obviously liked him before. So he's a player that I think he'll look at. We'll probably end up signing a winger that we weren't even thinking about. We're sitting here going Rodrigo, Nico Williams. Probably end up getting Sané or Kudus or someone. So let's see. Let's see. Are you excited about Zubimendi? It's one of them positions on the pitch, right, that we're not in desperate need because I think Partey's had a very good season. But maybe I think he's a very good option to have. I think especially in home games, he'll be very, very good on the ball. I don't mind the signing. I really don't. I've watched him closely tonight. I watched him a few times, but the one thing that I will say with Zubi is he looks a lot better for Spain than he does for Sociedad. And Spain are probably they're probably the best country in world football at the moment, along with Argentina, who are obviously world champions. So is he going to look as good as that in an Arsenal shirt? Because we're not playing football that Spain are playing. They still get the ball forward quickly. So we'll see. But he looked very good tonight. Very good. But it's been a good game. Nuno Mendes, outstanding. Best player on the pitch. Scored a great goal. Pocketed Lamine Yamal, which doesn't happen easily. Chris said Arsenal are going to take Garnacho or Sancho. No. We don't want none of them scrubs. We don't want none of them. You got a lot of business to do, United, man. You're going to have to sell Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, and Sancho. They've got to sell 4 wingers. That was probably their whole wide options a couple of years ago. And they're going to sell all of them in one window. They probably have to loan 1 or 2 of them. I don't think they'll get sales for all of them. Zubi could be Vieira 2.0. I don't think he will. I think he's so clever on the ball. Who do you think's going to win this, people? Unai Simon, Diogo Costa. I'm just thinking who's got the better penalty takers on the pitch. Portugal to take first. Ramos. The PSG striker. T-Dot said, get Grealish on a cheap, get rid of Martinelli. Don't we have English? I do not want Jack Grealish, bro. That's too late. Ramos for Portugal. First penalty. Remember, Ronaldo has come off. Ramos scores straight down the middle. Straight down the middle at professional level is a very good penalty to take because 99% of the time a goalkeeper dives out the way at that level. They're not going to wait. But he actually nearly got his foot to that. Look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to make this all about him, isn't he? Ronaldo will be crying at the end of this. I'm telling you. If they win or lose, Ronaldo tears, people. Nah, I respect CR7, man. He's a legend. Oh, here we go. Marino. Don't do anything stupid here. I need you coming back to Arsenal positive. He scored. Great penalty, Mikel. Good penalty, that. Sends it, hey, big celebrations as well. He's going mad. Yeah, it's a great penalty. Whips it in the corner. Lovely finish. Our striker, you know. Our striker. Ronaldo going to treat this like the World Cup, bro. He's going to lift that. Vitinha. You've had a great season. Can you handle this kind of pressure? I think this will elevate the Nations League this year because it's been brilliant at the end. Now, Marino never danced around the corner flag this time. Vitinha with the next penalty. He's had a long delay here. Let's see what you got, Vitinha. Low socks. Great season. He's walking up to the ball. That's a mad run up. Oh, what a penalty that is. Side netting. That run up all looked a bit dodgy to me. I was thinking, boy, I don't know about this, you know. That's a great penalty, man. That's unsavable. Halfway up, side netting. Man's swinging his headband around. It's a great penalty. That run up looks shaky. You know when you do them penalties and then miss? It don't look good. Vitinha's quality, man. Next penalty for Spain. Who is that? Baena. Good player. Great penalty. Opens up. Side netting. Well, just in the corner. Calm penalty this. They've took good penalties so far. It's 2-2. Alex Baena, who's had a very good season. 2-2, people. Who's going to take the penalties? I'm just looking at... Oh, Bruno Fernandes. Is he going to do that hop, skip and jump? Penalty, I don't think he will. Ronaldo beat him up if he does that and misses. Look at Ronaldo. He's going to cry, I'm telling you. Look, he can't look. He's got his head in. Look, man's rubbing... Look, he's rubbing Dallo's shoulder and covering his face. Do you like these penalty angles? I kind of like them. I feel like I'm playing FIFA. Bruno Fernandes. Slow run up. Is he going to jump? He is. Oh, great penalty. Side netting. That is a hell of a pen. That penalty's mad because as you're jumping, the goalkeeper starts to move. So you've kind of can see in your peripheral vision that he's moving already. And you just go the other way. I would never take a penalty like that, but it does kind of work. Bruno's good at pens, I can't lie. He is good at pens. Isco. It's 3-2 to Portugal at the moment. Keeper moved too early. I'd wait on the Bruno one because once you jump, you haven't got as much shot power. Isco. Here he goes. Stuttered run up. Oh, he scores. I thought the keeper saved it. I don't know if he got fingertips on that. These penalties are top quality, by the way. 3-3, people. Did the keeper touch that? I think, yeah, he got fingertips. Lucky he went high. Aye, good penalty. Just got enough height on it. Man said a rat skip and a jump for Bruno. No, that's mad. Aye, Nuno Mendes. Wow. Been the best player on the pitch. 3-3. Can Mendes complete an unbelievable performance? Short run up. Very short run up. Couple steps. Nuno Mendes. What a penalty that is. Oh my days. Top corner. That is unreal. No, I love this camera angle. That is an unbelievable penalty. Top corner, keeper goes the right way. Well, Morata's taking one, so probably miss. It's Morata. Of course he misses. He's one of the worst strikers we've ever seen. That's the worst penalty. Look, I knew already, people. It's Morata. Of course he's going to miss. Don't even need to jump around. It's Morata. He's missed it before he's even taken it. Look at that. The keeper could have headbutted that. He would have saved it. He's genuinely, his agent is a magician. Because how he's had the career he's had, I'll never know. It's Morata, of course he's going to miss. And he's wearing the armband as well. Do me a favour. Ronaldo's going to be in tears. Who's taking the last penalty for Portugal? Portugal to win the Nations League. Ruben Neves to win it. I think he'll score. Experienced player. He scored it. Bottom corner. Portugal are the Nations League winners. They're going crazy. Portugal. Look at the scenes, people. Where's Ronaldo? We want to see. Look, I told you. Lift your head up. He's on the floor with his head on the floor. I'm telling you. Cristiano Ronaldo. Is he crying, people? You knew Morata was going to miss. It's Morata. Look at him. Nah. Ronnie, man. No, he's forcing it. Look, he's squeezing him up. He's forcing himself to cry. I'm telling you, he should be in a movie. Why am I crying for Nations League, man? What are we doing here? He's literally squeezing his eyes together. Look. See. Viva Ronaldo running down the wing. Viva Ronaldo. Ah, dear. No, Ronnie, man. Stop that, bro. Look. No, man. That is top quality. Ronnie, man. We know. I'm shameless at times, but boy, man's crying for Nations League, you know. All or nothing, Ronaldo. Hey. Portugal! It's like the Caribbean League towel, you know what I mean? But big him up, man. Big him up. That was a really good game, to be fair. So I enjoyed it. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate you giving up your time tonight. 2,500 of you locked in. Channel in his inner yard, man. Yo, big up to everyone. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Don't forget, we were sponsored by Match Bingo today. Scan the QR code to get 2 cards free if you buy 4 cards. Also, you get £10 free if you deposit £5. People, big up to everyone locked in. Great game. Zubomendi played well. If we do sign him, I think we got a good player coming there. So let's look at it from that point of view. I'll be back at 1:30 tomorrow, and we will discuss Kepa on his way to Arsenal. Rumours that we're going to offer Leroy Sané a contract, and the Sky Germany reporter saying this will be a key week in the Benjamin Sesko deal. Also, I got a video coming out about 9 a.m. tomorrow. I did a video today with an RB Leipzig YouTube channel, and you'll get a bit more insight and info into Benjamin Sesko, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Ronaldo wins the Nations League with Portugal, people. Take care. See you all soon, people. Bless.